Go.
Go.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 6 of Chaos in the North. I'm your DM, Gavin, aka gjewski. Here we have our usual cast, a colorful cast of characters, our intrepid adventurers. Hopefully we will be having Auric Jake join us later on, but as of now he will be missing, so still here, but we're gonna try not to make any incredibly important character decisions without him. So just still present, but hopefully he'll be able to make it later on, because we are starting early. This is a new time slot, so hopefully this will give us more time to let the boys in the Texas area go to sleep earlier, and then also allow for more role-playing.
Please.
But
Joke's
yes.
on you, I don't sleep.
Ha! Neither do I, but also I'm on
he would
this
start
time
his
zone.
campaign at midnight.
I'm gonna start mine at 2 a.m.
There we go.
Real immersion.
Yeah, midnight for me, so this was beautiful time. This like peak me time. But yeah, so quick announcements. First and foremost, November is just finishing up, so that means all the donations, as I talked about every stream this November, all donations are going to be going to the Testicular Cancer Foundation, and another similar one too that I'm going to be donating to. And we're going to be doing next Friday, because I didn't do this yet, but next Friday we're going to be doing a essentially a laugh you lose challenge thing, where every time and we did this last year, but every time I laugh, essentially I have to, from my pocket, $20, and it's just going to accumulate. So I have a set list of videos and things, but put it in your calendars next Friday. Not sure the time, but we'll be doing that, and so that will be suggestions for videos and whatnot. As long as they're under like a minute and TOS safe, then perfect. Try to get me to laugh. It's gonna go for a good cause. And then Tristan, do you have any updates on your donation stream that you're doing?
Yeah. So I said this on the last stream, but essentially, I think I have a weekend that I'm going to be doing it now. But on, I think, the weekend of the 11th, December 11th, pretty sure that's going to be the weekend. I'll be doing my annual 24-hour gaming for charity stream that we do each year with Extra Life is sort of the company that runs the thing, and usually it happens in November, but I've been kind of doing it off of the official day these past few years, just because it's easier to schedule, I think, when we choose our own day. And also, it's not like, Extra Life isn't like you have to do this on the main game day that they have the event. So we're going to do our Gaming for Charity 24-hour stream on the weekend of the 11th. I'm not exactly sure the day, but I think it will be that Saturday. So I'll keep everyone updated. But yeah, we do it every year, and we raise money for charity, and it's awesome.
We're going to be playing Mario Party, right?
Something. Yeah, we'll be doing that. Yeah, I think we'll probably play that as well.
24 hours of just Mario Party. You guys will will not hate each other by the end of this stream. That is for sure. Totally not gonna happen.
Our friendship will only be stronger.
It will only be strengthened. Yes.
The real winner of the 24-hour stream is the one who doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
True, yes. Mr. Beast will personally give you guys all a singular dollar. Just pop
$1.
Nice job.
Means I win every year. Yeah.
Beast has more money than God.
True. But with that, I guess we will get into our episode. So, quick recap of what happened last session. So, the group... let me grab my notes. Just oh yes. Oh yes. So last session, group headed to Bryn Shander, which was the biggest city in 10 towns. Spent some coin finally after meeting up and slaying a goblin blood hunter named Sven, helping kill a young dragon, accumulated some wealth, had some items that were bought, and the group returned to the city of Kier. I think it was Kier. Dugan's Hole. And in the process, while traveling from the Dragon's Lair, stopped in Dugan's Hole as the closest place before reaching Bryn Shander, and we're told about apparently some wolves that were harassing the people living there. You guys met with these wolves, successfully snuck up on them, and were told that their master, a frost giant, was essentially forcing them to do his bidding, and in reality were trying to trick a group of adventurers into their untimely death, which did not happen. You guys did not take the route that they told you to go in this massive sort of lodge, and instead they turned on you. You guys killed them off, found these two children that were being caged inside this lodge, and in the process also discovered a massive woolly mammoth that was there and also able to speak. You guys, I believe, were given information that this woolly mammoth, their master, was slain by a group of fellow adventurers long time ago, and sort of has been trying to just lure adventurers and just murder them for the sake of trying to possibly get some sort of well-being or some sort of pressure resolved by utilizing the death of other adventurers as some catalyst. But snuck up successfully and kicked the ever-living shit out of the woolly mammoth. I don't even know if you guys took any damage in that fight, because it had like a natural one on its initiative, and you guys also got a surprise round, so beat the shit out of it. You guys found a interesting hole, and inside the hole bottled up a potion of cold resistance. Tons and tons of whale fat you guys also found, but other than the little kobolds that have been trying to escape with their lives, not much was in this sort of pretty near empty lodge that, other than the wolves and the mammoth, had been mostly uninhabited. So you guys bedded down for the night, took a long rest with a fire. The two children, Finn and Silha, feeling a little bit better. And after the night, you guys sort of wake up in the morning. The two sort of still huddled the fire. We'll say Auric was taking the watch for most of the night. Fire has been still being kindled well. You guys are feeling pretty solid. What would you guys like to do in the morning now? Oh, and before that, actually, key note. Actually, no. Lucius, roll me a investigation check.
Investigation check? Gotcha.
Yeah. Roll me an investigation check.
Nine.
9? So, you notice, by proximity of the fire, your backpack is not sopping, but it is definitely covered in what looks to be semi-melted whale oil and fat that you stuck in your pack next to where your fire was. So now you have opening up just sort of a glops of whale fat now that is just creating a little pool underneath where your backpack was.
Fuck.
Gross.
Didn't close the goddamn lid.
Well, there was no lids. There wasn't really any way to successfully bottle it.
Oh.
I mean, you could try to like cap it, but actually, did you put it in your? You said you put it in your.
Put it in the water skin. Yeah.
In that case, very little, but you definitely see that there is it is starting to leak. So it's not as incredible, but there definitely is some leaking because just the physical gesture of trying to stuff it in left some residue on it. So there is some stains on your backpack, but it's also a backpack and probably was already stained a bit before, so nothing too terrible. But you do actually have some like melted fat that's not as in a water skin, so
this is perfect.
Oil in a sense, yeah, so could be flammable.
I know what to use for this. This is gonna be nice once we get back to town.
But now, yes, what would you guys like to do?
You don't want to take the reins here?
I'm ready to head back to town. when
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
kind of what
are.
I'm. Yeah, that's. Let's head back to town.
What about the kids? They're still here, right?
We'll take them with us.
I kind of assumed you were gonna help us get back to our home.
Yes,
All right, let's
Yeah,
go
do
back
that.
into town.
Yeah, we could do
Don't
that.
miss.
Sure,
Of
yeah,
course.
for sure, yeah. Just like don't get mad at me or treat me like shit. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy, okay?
Right, he
He's,
helped us
he's
kill
a
a
good
dragon.
guy. He's a good.
Good Gabi.
Oh, good Gabi. Yeah, I'm a good guy. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm a good Gabi. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess let's get on out of here. And he sort of like walks up and starts like putting out the fire, and you guys begin to head out. And so you guys would know this journey. It's 13 miles. Where you guys went was 13 miles west of Dugan's Hole, which is going to be about a 2-day, roughly like a day and a half journey, because you guys can travel on foot. In general, you guys can travel for 8 hours a day, and normally you would be able to travel for, I think, 24 miles, but due to, in general, the layout of this land, you only can travel 1 mile per hour. So 8 miles, and then the following day you can travel another 5 and get there, if you wake up early, mid-afternoon. So walking through, no issue on that first day. So setting up camp, though, for the first night. Who would like to begin for first watch for the night?
I shall.
Okay, you can go.
Is everyone doing first watch?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. So yeah, roll me a perception check.
Okay. My perception check. Wrong check. Okay, here we go. This is the right check. Wait, no, that's persuasion. Okay. Oh,
Persuaded
man, I
me
wish
very
that
well.
was the right one. Oh well, I got a 6.
Nice.
A 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you guys are set up in grab the map. There. Setting up sort of this first night, it is incredibly tough. You guys find it is snowing profusely. Fire that I'm assuming you guys probably would have set up is harder to maintain, but you guys are able to successfully at least try to find some cover in some of the trees. So I'll place you guys underneath, but the snowfall is pretty heavy. 2 kids are pretty much just huddled trying to stay warm, and even the Sven, the one who is for sure accustomed to this living, it never gets harder, essentially, what he says. But let me grab actually, what are sleeping arrangements? Is there any sort of perimeter area you guys generally can always just have a pretty easy under this also? We'll have
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah,
Yes.
we'll have Stilha and Finn being sort of protected by your good Gabi. Which you guys have realized over time, over the day journey that you guys have had, they've grown fond, and Sven has been cracking some jokes, and definitely the kids are getting accustomed to it. And it's definitely seems to be a pretty eye-opening experience that went from immediately getting very scared to possibly by the end of this considering Sven a friend, and hopefully a story that their parents would not get upset about, saying that mommy, we met a goblin, and oh my god. So yeah, but during your shift, you sort of take time looking out, and because of how incredibly heavy the sort of snowstorm has been, it's getting quite difficult to see, and even sound in this storm, it's sort of just this rush of just constant, almost like a tremor, it feels, and it's just sort of constantly always there. And sort of for a moment you sort of just, it almost is this calming white noise in a sense, the constant sort of berating and snow, and just not even just from an auditory perspective, but a visual one. You sort of just while watching and trying to keep focus and being very difficult to see anything outside of a large radius because of how snowy it is. You just sort of slowly just drift off. And everyone hears this massive, almost sounds like a landmine, or what a landmine would sound like if it exploded. And you guys look and you see right in front of you a massive pile of snow just shoots up into the air, and everyone gets up. As you see, in the air is this about 10-foot tall, probably 12-foot tall,
Whoa.
centipede-like creature
Oh.
that sort of curls its head up, cracking its frills, and immediately you see its mouth opens wide, and it looks almost like a little furnace is burrowing inside as flames sort of heat up. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh,
here
what
we
the
go.
fuck?
Why? What?
I got a 15. Oh,
I got
no,
a
we're going.
13.
Let me get
The
some
hell is that thing?
different music. And
I got a
as
16.
Sven gets up, Sven is gonna, well, I'll wait for his turn. But let me...
Whoa.
music real quick.
Make sure to shuffle it this time. Here you go.
Cool. All right, so let me add.
Oh boy, here we go.
So let me roll. So 25 to 20.
No one.
All right, let me also. I'll roll for Orc as well. He has this. Actually, no, he doesn't because he's healed. So it's pretty good. You got a 15. 20 to 15.
I got 15.
Okay.
I got 16.
I got 13.
Okay. 16. 15. And Lucius, you said you got a 13?
Yes, sir.
Cool. I got 16, and this dude did not get that well. But you guys also were surprised as this thing stands up and immediately goes to take a bite out of which of you. It's, well, let's just roll because you guys all look pretty juicy.
Even me, scrawny
That's a
little
compliment.
me.
I'm proud of that.
Health is more healthy.
All right, so
I drink basically just walking keg.
Zill will be 1, Mexian 2, Orc 3, and Lucius 4. That is a 1 Zill. It is. Look, you look pretty tasty to this thing as it sort of slithers up and is, and is going to. And immediately as this happens, the kids just scream, and Sven is just like, Sven's just like, oh shit, get out, get away, and just pushes them away immediately. So, I need to move. There we go. Cool. Actually, I didn't even roll. Oh, okay, so that's good for Sven. Got. Cool. All right, so it is going to go and try to take a bite at you, Zill. That will be I don't think that's going to hit. That'll be an 11 to hit. So it goes to take a bite out of you, and you immediately sort of like, as you see this furnace, you immediately just sort of move out of the way, and it just bites in the snow, and snow pops up in the air, and you see it just immediately start to melt around him.
I'm flattered.
But he does miss, and sort of whips his head back up. And that's its surprise round, because it only has 1 attack.
Ooh,
so,
okay.
Zill, you are now up.
All right. Well, as you know, I have to show my appreciation for how delicious I appear to be. So, in return, I shall use my scalding blade, which I believe requires me to pop the cap So that would be the bonus
Yep, bonus action.
action. And then I roll to hit. Was this? I forgot. Was this weapon? I do use it twice. I can have 2 attacks with it.
Yep. I believe you
Okay.
have Thirsting Blade. Yes, you do.
Okay. So I roll to hit, and I get a 27 to
Oh my
hit.
god.
Yeah, that hits. Roll your damage.
All right.
Are you sure?
And then the damage is 13.
Nice.
13 as you just cut.
Oh, don't I?
Oh yeah,
roll to
yeah. Also roll
the
a
D20.
straight yeah, just straight D20.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
And I got a 12.
12. Yeah. So you sort of slash into it, and as the heat just cuts, and you can see it's almost like it feels like just a, even though it's not a actual metal, just the blade is so solid, and also the heat mixed with it makes it so that you can clearly make these very clean and swift cuts. And you see part of its scales just open up, and you can see this sort of orangish interior. And as you cut into it, it doesn't light on fire, take flame like you've seen occasionally, but it does shoot its blood at you as you hit it with this melee attack, and you take 7 points of fire damage as it burns you in your face.
Okay.
And I also need to see. Yeah. So you take 7 points of fire damage, even though you do notice that your cut does cleanly slice through, and it does take all of just the standard slashing that would go along with this sword. So. And then second attack, you said you wanted to do.
Well, after that,
Yes.
could I cast something? I guess, or would probably
Nope.
not.
Yeah, because that's you took the attack action, so the only other thing you could do is make another melee attack.
Could I move and use Eldritch Blast so I don't get splat on again?
No, because technically, if you use the melee weapon attack action, that's when you can use 2. Using Eldritch Blast would be its own separate thing. Yeah.
You know what? Screw it. Let's go.
Okay.
I want to pull this thing down in health, so I rolled a 12 to hit.
12 to hit. Yeah. This time you try to go for it, and you see it sort of frills. It's almost like the raptor from Jurassic Park with the weird sort of almost peacock-esque frill. It sort of moves its sort of frills out and about, and as you go for a slash, it sort of moves its head, and you slice right over where these frills are, which are more of a defensive mechanism, but also don't really hold much on it. So you cut a clean part of it off, but there's not really any tendons or anything really valuable there, so it just easily takes that.
Okay. And then I roll for damage.
You said you got a 12 to hit, right?
Oh, so that missed.
Yeah. So you
okay,
you hit it, you hit it, but it does literally. Just,
okay.
Nothing.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I see what you mean.
Yes.
All right. I guess. Wait, can I move though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does
Okay.
have an opportunity attack if you do, though.
Oh. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move.
All right. That means Sven is now up. Sven, I'm gonna have him now roll his Yeah, he does. Okay. Yeah. He immediately. This is just a passive thing because he's a hunter, so he's used to Arctic creatures. He's just like, oh fuck, and he's like, kid's right. That shit's got heated blood, and he looks at you. You probably know that. As he looks at you, Zil, you probably already know that. As he sees your skin is starting to you have some minor burn marks on you already. He's just, get out of reach, get out of its reach. That's what he says. And he will take his. Yeah, he's gonna whip out one of the needles on his chest and just stab himself as some blood draws, and you see he turns into this were-goblin hybrid. He is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 get flanking on this guy. Also need to switch his sheet because technically in D&D Beyond, you have to like change something in the what form he's in, and then they have different. You get different abilities based on that. You'll take 2 claw attacks, I believe. Yep. First one's going to be a 24, which will hit, and the second one will be nat 1. So total miss, but the first one at least hit.
Wow.
That's max damage. That's 6 plus 5, so 11. As his claw just sweeps and gets. And he tries to go for a second attack, but like his eye just. And he's just screaming. The kids are now like at this point like on just scared shitless, about to like run away when it is their turn. But this thing did take 11 points. And Sven takes though at the same time 7 himself. Sven takes 7. That guy took 11. Mexian, you are now up.
Whew. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Do you want to move in a way so you won't? Oh, actually, you don't need to because you're.
I don't need to.
Yeah, you have that ability.
No,
Yeah, I forgot.
No, I'll just do it from here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You see, he starts doing Zill. He starts doing cant something, and you've seen them. Pretty sure I'm pretty sure you may have done this once or twice before.
I've done it before, huh?
Yeah, and you sort of turn around. You see he's about to just like light you on fire. It seems. You just what happens when you release this sort of this fire?
What happens? It's just kind of the way I do it is I put the thumbs together as it says, and then just from my hands just erupts fire in a like 15-foot cone. This is what it says.
And immediately, Zill, you're just like, what are you thinking? Like, what the fuck is he doing? What? And then all of a sudden, just you see the fire just goes around you, and even the fringes, which probably could have singed Sven, sort of stop, and it looks like almost there's this weird shield permeating and almost separating it, so you guys can't get touched by it. So roll your is it a dex save, right?
Yeah, 16.
16. Okay. That fails. So roll your damage.
Cool. I got a 13.
13 damage. Nice. You sort of let this go, and immediately, Zill, you're just, oh, thank God that didn't hurt me. And you see this creature just being lit with it, and you guys can't see anything as it's just being clouded with fire. And the fire stops, and you see the thing. It looks like it did nothing to the sky.
Nice fire damage.
And you see,
Okay,
Sven
okay.
just, lit. Oh, fuck! So, would you like to
So
use your
what?
movement at least? Because it seems to be immune to fire damage.
It seems to be. Even if I do move, I'm not sure what I'd be able to do. I'll just move over there, like kind of northeast of Auric, right here.
Okay. Sounds good. Which means Auric is now up. Auric is going to...
Spiritual hammer.
Alright, fire doesn't work. There goes nearly all of my utility.
He
Nice.
will, bonus action, spiritual weapon, as this massive, mace made out of stone, hammer comes up from the ground and is going to take a swing. That will definitely hit. That's 22. That is 9 points of force damage as you see the hammer just clobbers its head and just... And it's making this weird chattering noise, but it did take all of that force damage. And then he's going to use his cantrip. He's going to move a little bit, getting close to sort of block the kids. He's going to use Sacred Flame, so it has to make a dex save. And it fails. Fails that, so that thing is...
Fire doesn't work, Auric.
He looks at you. I'm making this statement canon though. This is radiant, baby. And you see just in a line of white hot flame, just and the Remoraz or the creature tries to like move out of the way and just lights on fire, and it takes 5 points of radiant damage, and it does soak all of this damage for sure though. Yeah, it is not immune or resistant to radiant damage. So yeah, that's gonna be his turn then, which means Lucius, you are now up.
Alright, fucking ugly centipedes. Fucking hate insects. Never liked them. I'm going to take, I'm going to use one of my trick shots actually. I'm going to use Forceful Shot on this one.
Okay.
Rolling with my Exandria pistol.
And
God damn it. That's a 27 hit.
What does Forceful Shot do again?
Forceful Shot, basically, a creature has to make a strength saving throw if it hits.
Okay.
And they have to make a 16 or higher.
Okay.
No, you must succeed on a strength saving throw 16 or be pushed 15 feet away from you.
Oh, okay. And you said the DC is 16, right?
I think so. It says you must succeed on a strength saving throw 16.
Okay, yeah.
Or be pushed 15 feet.
He got a 15. So this boy just, you fire and get shot 15 feet away from you. Roll your damage. He gets pushed 5.
Oh, that was so close. That's 7 damage.
7 damage, nice. As you, and you see as you shoot, the fact that he trails far away from you, you see the blood that would have shot out to you just as he's moving, sort of like a cartoon, just being pushed aside, skids backwards, and the blood lands on the snow and melts it, almost hitting you if you didn't have a way to push it out of your range. But it does take that 7 points as well. Yes.
Now it's time. Yeah, time for you to say goodbye. Bye. I'm gonna use my pistol, take aim, fire.
Okay.
That's a 25.
Yep, that hits. Roll your damage.
Oh, 1. Okay, 7 damage. As
Seven
I
damage
take
again,
aim at his
there you
eye.
You shoot, and more blood just sprays onto the ground as it's looking pretty hurt, bloodied, one might say, and it is now far away from you guys, closing some distance. So, anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna take some movement to the forefront over here.
Okay. It is now the kids' turn. They are going to just sort of try to get the heck out and hide very far away. Not very far away, within reach, but still far. And then it is now this thing's turn. And it is going to... Well, it did get walloped by 2 different people. It's gonna try to take a bite out of the smallest one in front of it. So it's gonna go, move 10 feet and go for Sven. As it goes to try to just bite down on him. That will be... I don't think that hits it. 15, that does not hit. Okay, so yeah, Sven just dumps out of the way as it bites, and you see it tries to bite into the ground and let out like a just massive sort of, you don't know if it's breath or what it exactly is doing, but its mouth is just heating up the pile of snow underneath it as Sven just dodges out of the way. Oh shit! And that's all it can do, so that means Zill, you are up.
Armor of Agathis, baby! So I use that. Hold on. Oh, I just oh crap! I used it twice. I did not mean to do that. Okay. I use it. What is the temp points on this now? Has it changed?
It should still be 15.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll be
Alright.
It should still be 15.
And then I guess I can only move now, right?
Yeah, you can only move now.
All right. I guess I would try to move. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do because now I have armor of Agathis, so maybe I want to take some melee damage, you know, or some like. I'm gonna be safe for now. I'm gonna move up here, beside Mexian,
Cool.
and that'll be it.
All right. It is now Sven's turn. Sven is going to once again. He is going to take 2 more swings at this guy. That is 10, so that will miss. And second one is a 23, so that hits. Is also going to pump Fury the Small. An extra 5 damage to whatever he rolls. So that's 7 plus 5, so 12 points into this thing as he jumps on its back and just tries to rip off some of its carapace. And you see there's now some exposed part where it's just this orange and red, almost like hot sort of just skin and organs that are now sort of like protruding, but they're very hot as he rips it off and jumps down from him. He is also then going to have to take some damage because as he rips it off, he just fuck, not again. Takes 5 points of fire damage, and then he is going to bonus action as a goblin disengage. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Just stand right here. And that'll be his turn, which means Mexian, you're up next. This guy's looking pretty rough by now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have. Fire is kind of my whole thing.
Nice.
The only other thing I know, the only other thing I have would be Toll of the Dead, so I'm gonna use that.
All right, and you said that's a Wisdom 16, right?
Yeah. And that is a 2d12, right?
Yeah, 2d12 because he already has taken damage. 3. All right, 2d12.
Oh, that's lame. I got a 6.
As you see this sort of spectral bell and a gong just, and you see it's sort of like weird frills start to like vibrate, and you see some of its blood is now like pouring out from that open wound that Sven created. You said it was 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Cool.
I'm gonna stay right here.
All right. That means Orc is up. Lucius, you're on deck. Orc's going to bonus action swing spectral hammer again, or his floating hammer. That is 10 plus 16, so that will definitely hit. That's 8 points as he cracks into this thing, and this thing is looking pretty rough now. And Auric is just gonna show off some moves he hasn't shown yet. He's gonna run up with shield in hand, and you guys see he sort of moves his hand a little bit. He moves his hands a little bit, and you see the hand that is free sort of glows this like this sort of necrotic energy almost, and he goes to stick it in the wound that Sven opened. Third level inflict wound. And that will hit. That's a 19. So that's going to be 5d10 necrotic damage. Yeah, that's 5. Okay.
Things fucking done up.
28 points of necrotic damage. Oric, how do you want to do this? He's just gonna, and you see the creature as he touches it in his hand. You can see there's a clear burn. just still goes through with it, and his hand's burning, but you see the creature just sort of, its like sort of body starts to shrivel, and you see all of the energy sort of in this wound from this red hot, probably over 100 degrees, who knows how hot the inside of this thing is, burning, just turns to this black, just gross, purplish, dark color as the body sort of like becomes more gaunt and slowly just shrivels and collapses to the ground, dead.
Oh, fuck.
Huh.
And he doesn't take any damage because the thing is dead and there's no more blood left because it looks like it just got its life force sucked out of it.
Shit.
Wow, Ulrich. Impressive.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that thing, Sven?
Oh, yeah, that's a Remoraz. I'm actually surprised. I try not to fight them because normally they're a lot bigger.
Oh, that's good to know.
I think
Wow,
we may
bigger
have.
than
I think we
that.
may have killed a young one. So we should
Oh, boy.
probably get out of here before Mama comes home and realizes
Please.
her kid's dead.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we
Let's,
should.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, let's,
round up those
I'm
kids.
still getting a trophy. As I walk up to it, I'm gonna cut out like one of its like.
Does it have any sick fangs?
It does have some fangs. Yes. It also
want-
has these like red spikes all along its back, almost like
I'm gonna take
spines.
I'm gonna take one of these red spikes. Can I try to
So-
cut it
so-
out?
Yeah, roll me a
Oh.
survival check. With advantage because Sven is helping you.
Oh, well, 19. So
Nice. Yeah, you easily sort of take it off, and
Probably.
if you take some time, you could probably just like sand it down. But it looks very nice. Yeah.
I want one. I want one.
All right. Sven will also give you advantage if you want to roll a survival check and try to remove it.
Here we go. Here we go. I rolled 10. Let's try that again. That's an 11.
11. You
Yeah.
also extract one, but yours is quite damaged and like cracked a bit.
Oh.
You see Lucius is it's pretty clean. All he has to do is shave it, and it'll be like something you would sell straight up because it's like, you know. But yeah, yours is a bit smaller, jagged, and a bit fucked up. But hey, you got a cool little stem thing, yeah.
unfortunately.
Gonna get some string. Turn this into a necklace later.
Yeah.
Oh shit! In that case, we should probably all get one. And he's gonna roll. Okay, he gets one. Looks like shit. He's gonna try to get enough for everyone. That one looks a little bit less like shit, but still not the best. Okay, and the last one he gets looks as good as Lucius's. So
Oh,
yeah,
what? That's crazy.
Oric and Zill, you guys could take the ones that I fucked up on. And he like smiles, like with the massive row of
Wait.
teeth, just like, here you go.
Oh, that.
Just
Are
it
there
is
any
the
left
most
I could
genuine
try?
smile too.
No.
Oh yeah, if you want to try, you can go ahead. I just kind of.
No, I might take that, but let me see how I do. This is kind of fun.
What,
So I'll,
he's gonna be like, "What's wrong with my spine?"
Got a fucking problem with it? No.
never mind. I got an 8.
Yeah,
Oh,
yours
suck.
you can't even pull it. You rip it out and it just like cracks midway
It
through.
like breaks in half.
So you have like a tiny little one with like some points on it, but like it's very
Just take-
small. Yeah,
I'll take the one that you did.
yeah, that's kind of yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, yeah, let's find a different place to settle down, and then finish off the rest of our sleep. Oh, kids, it's okay. We killed the big bad thingy. We should be fine now. Whoa,
Gotta
what
get
is
out of here
that?
before
Whoa.
even bigger bad comes along.
Yeah, what
Yes,
he
sir.
said. So let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we gotta go.
Get
Nope.
out! Get out!
Cool. So you guys walk a bit, find a new spot. Sven will take. Who wants? Orc and Sven will do this round. So, Sven will give Orc perception. Yeah, he's fucking fine. Orc got like a 23. He's fine.
Damn.
You guys.
Sorry,
don't-
I had to open my door.
Doesn't he also have just an absolutely cracked fucking passive?
Yeah, his passive. He has a higher passive than he does what he rolled, but still, yeah. So. Doesn't notice anything. You guys do successfully benefit from a long rest, though. So any spell slots expended or anything.
Oh, okay.
From a what?
A long rest.
Long rest.
What? That's crazy.
And I'd say you guys also do end up getting home the following morning. I'd say about mid-afternoon, so probably about maybe like 2 or 3 o'clock. So still a little bit of the twilight left over before it's gonna get really dark, but thankfully in the morning the snow was not nearly as bad as it was when you guys were attacked and when you had to find a new camp. So it wasn't too difficult, but you guys do make it back to Dugan's Hole. And sort of as you guys sort of head there, the two kids just sort of immediately start sprinting, seeing like their home. And Sven's like, "Oh shit! No! Wait! I'm gonna make sure they don't. I don't know, do something
turn them in first.
stupid." Yeah, and he like runs after them, and you see they knock on a door, and you guys can see from the distance because they've gotten pretty far ahead of you, couple hundred like feet. You can see a middle-aged, maybe like not middle-aged, but like mid-30s probably woman sort of opens up, and immediately just the kids like embrace this woman, and she just starts crying and hugging them. And then as Sven sort of like is running and slowly walks and sort of realizes, she sort of looks and is like, "Ah!" And he's like, no, I help it, no, I was out. And they're like, no, mommy, he's a. And they look and they look at him like, "Good gobbo. Yeah, I'm a good gobbo. I'm a good gobbo." And he like smiles, and you can see he like does like from the back, you can see his two thumbs up. But the lady like is taken a little back. But slowly, you know, you can't really hear much of the conversation, but as you get closer, she sort of walks outside of her home and walks up to you. Were you the individuals that saved my children?
Why, yes, indeed.
Yes.
That was us.
Thank you so much. They told me that it was those wolves that were here. They took them and had them captive. Do you know why?
Yep. No. Do we?
Not at all. No, I don't.
I never wrote anything down.
I don't believe we.
I
know
certainly
anything
don't
at all.
remember.
I didn't think wolves. I didn't even think wolves could talk, but apparently they were talking wolves.
Yes,
said-
seemed to
Your
be very
children were
happy.
in this,
They were
this cage, so it just kind of.
They collaborated all on their own.
Interesting. Well,
Odd bunch.
I don't have any gold to give you, but I do have my husband,
Okay.
who passed away a few years back. He was a hunter, and I do have one thing. And she sort of goes inside and grabs you these sort of boots. These boots are supposed to be enchanted and are great for winter. I think this is the least that I could do. If one.
What do I have in my inventory?
I'm sorry to hear about your husband.
Oh, it's been a while. So it was a couple years back. Unfortunate boating incident. But.
Well, may the gods bless you.
And you as well. If one of you would take this, and essentially
I'll
if you
take
guys
it
were
as-
to examine it or take the time to attune to it, essentially it gives you cold resistance. So,
Huh.
but you do have to attune to it. So,
I'll just be hanging on to him for now.
well, if you want to put into your inventory, boots.
If
of the
anybody else
Winter
wants them.
Lands. I'm gonna put boots of the Winterlands in
Alright, hold on.
that, and then you guys can divvy it up whenever. But
I misspelled of.
yeah, sometimes I'm not sure if there's an O or just an F. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
messed up too. Yeah. I want to see if there's anything else it does other than just boots. Boots.
Oh, it's got an illustration on them when you pull them up. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Page. Thought it was. Maybe it is. Yeah, I just know it gives at least resistance, which is the main thing, but it could have some other benefit. But yes, the kids sort of walk into the house. The mother sort of thanks you guys all once again and sort of heads in as well. And, you know, Sven is just cracks his neck. You know, sometimes it's good being the good guy, you know? Kill the dragon. Zil. We were guess bad guys,
Morally
but hey,
content.
now we're good guys. We saved some kids. We're like, yeah.
We're good
Yeah.
guys. Woo!
Yeah, but no money.
I knew we had it in
But-
us.
Are
I
those,
knew we had it.
I mean, those boots
There's
could
no
be
money.
good. I mean, those boots could be good. I mean, we are
Yeah.
there's a lot of shit here that does cold damage. So whoever's the weakest of us definitely should take that shit because you don't want to get, yeah. There's a lot of
Yeah.
cold. Yeah.
So who's gonna want these boots?
I don't want to say
Anybody want
anything,
these?
but I'm already blind and cold most of the time, so
Yeah.
shit.
nice to have one less thing.
Actually, yeah, that probably should go to you. Yeah, you don't have
Alright,
enough meat
I
on your
give
bones.
him-
Yeah.
I give him the boots.
Cool,
Oh,
so
what is the boots called again?
They're
Sorry.
called the boots of the Winterlands.
yeah.
Boots of the Winterland. Okay.
They require attunement.
Yeah, and if you want to spend an hour, you guys can sort of. There isn't really a. Actually, let me double check. I'm pretty sure there is a tavern, but it's not really anything super. Lugan Soul is one of the smaller, like very very small.
Oh, see?
Yeah, there actually isn't really a. There isn't even an inn here, so
What?
yeah, there's a.
Ah,
Yep, that's why it has a friendliness star of 1, a services star of 1, and a comfort star of 1. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to sit around or hop in to the speaker's house because you do
Just,
remember chatting with them and attuned to
Knock
it.
on the woman's house. It's like, hey.
I know.
I know you just gave us boots. But could we crash here?
For how long? I
For
don't
today.
have.
Today.
I don't have spots you could for sleeping, but I'm sure you
I have a
could.
bedroll. It's fine.
Anywhere that's not cold.
Sure.
Just-
Yes.
I just plop it on the floor, just in the middle.
If we're imposing, we could always ask the speaker.
Yeah, I'd like to talk with the speaker.
How
So
about
we're
if
not-
you guys
okay.
go there first, and if they turn you down, you're more than welcome to stay here. But you see, like she sort of like opens the door a little bit more, and it's a very small house. Like
Yeah.
it's she shares a room with the kids, and then there's a kitchen, and like
Oh.
yeah. So it's pretty much imagine
Let's-
like a studio apartment kind of, except yeah.
Yeah, let's go try the speaker. Let's
Yes.
All right, let's go take a look.
Cool. You guys head in, and you see once again the same very like old gentleman that you met previously, just sort of.
Yes, I like this version, Gustav. This is a very good. Oh, hello! You have returned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Gustav.
Hello, monsieur. And you see, like in the back, from a little like hole, like a little kitchen sort of thing in the back, just.
Yes. How may I help you, fine gentleman?
Well, I was wondering, what do you know about ice giants?
Ice.
Frost giants. They can be quite formidable and angry. I'm not a big fan of them. In general, they are nomadic and they live in cold regions. Not generally, they don't have any reason to ingrain themselves or fight in common society, so I don't exactly know, but I do believe there are definitely locations where some have been known to be. Around here, I don't know, but
So you guys haven't had any altercations
with us, no,
in the past?
no.
That's strange. Okay.
Why, is there a giant that wants us dead?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay,
Just a
good.
little strange when we saw the
Maybe
talking woolly
the
mammoth,
complete
his
opposite.
pet.
You do know that the mammoth did mention that it was a group of some adventurers that apparently killed
Ah,
her master.
okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was like this town that had helped him with it, but
Yeah, because based on just looking at the town is probably the smallest one you've seen in 10 towns. There is very little here. There's also very little sort of like armed forces. of any sort. A lot of 10 towns doesn't have, like, each town has a different, militia based on, size, but
Right.
normally they're pretty much just sort of like militias or people who have offered to help. They don't have any sort of like formal military. In this place, it's definitely like very apparent that this is one of those places that does not have like a formal military. It's pretty much just run by a couple people who do that. You don't know how they're paid or if they are paid, but that's about it. So this town likes to probably stay to itself when it comes to any sort of conflict with any.
Gotcha. Well, I guess last on our list is probably finding a place to stay for the night.
Yeah.
Wanna
You
freeze
can
it, yeah.
you can stay in the common area. That is fine. I can allow that. We don't have any barracks or anything because all of the guards are just this is Reginald and this is Elroy. Yeah, just people who have their own homes and families. So if you want to sleep, you can. We have a fireplace, so at least you could stay next to that. But sadly, no beddings, and there are no inns here because people just go to different towns when it comes to the inns.
Gotcha.
The closest one from here, though, if you want to, at least a bed of some sort.
If you guys did actually want to go and stay someplace, Good Mead is about a 4-hour walk, which you guys could definitely do and reach by, like, by the time the sun has gone.
Did you say good mead?
Good Mead, yes, it's close. It's the closest city to.
They have mead?
They have meat, but I don't know if it's actually good. It's more of a name. But they do have mead, yes. They have services. They have a mead hall. So it's actually well, actually they are the ones who pretty much export all of the wine in 10 towns. It's honey wine, the mead. It's from them. So yes, they do have they have a mead hall and a shrine of the flaming sword to the deity Tempest. I'm not sure if any of you are followers of Tempest, but that is there as well, and you could definitely stay. They have an inn there, so that is an option. Yes.
All right, I heard alcohol. Let's go, boys.
Wait, but
Oh,
what
man.
about Gustav's wonderful soup? If we stay here, we could
Okay.
maybe.
Alcohol.
And you see, like, the moment you, like, say that, you see, like, Gustav sort of runs out with, like,
Kind of perk up.
two bowls in, like, his hand, and he's like, very hot me soup.
Gustav.
And he hands to, like, one to you and one to Mexi, and then goes in the back and grabs another two for, like, Oric and
Oh
Lucius.
my God, Gustav.
And he gets another one for Sven, and just it's different from the other one. This one actually is not just chicken broth. This one is actually made of it's more of like a tomato like bisque. So it's pretty much just more of a tomato soup type thing. So still very plain,
Relish.
but the seasoning
Relish.
does do well. And he like looks at you as you say relish. He's like, no relish, Mister. No relish. And he like bows his head and like goes back into the kitchen.
Gustav and his seasoning.
Yes,
Alright,
he said it was the basil is what made this. Yes, apparently a nice amount of basil. This one, it's good. I like this one.
I like this basil.
Basil.
You are very lucky to have Gustav. He's very talented, and honestly, I once considered being a cook of sorts, but had other
Changed your mind.
plans. I was always a bookworm, and I spent a lot of time like reading books and whatnot, and I
Reading
learned a lot
books.
about I learned a lot about the world and about places and became an adventure seeker. So I decided that was what I wanted to pursue instead. But food has always been something that I've loved and been fascinated with ever since I was very little. So
Well, feel free to come by anytime. Gustav will be here. He is my personal cook, but he lives in Dugan's Hall. So if you need someone to chat about recipes, then he is the man for you.
Cool fellow.
Alright.
So, what would you guys like to do for the rest of the day? Like I said, it's about 3 p.m.
Oh shit.
So you guys
Okay.
still, if you did
Okay.
want to head to Good Mead, you can get there by like, once
I
the
had my
sun is
soup.
actually
I'm
set.
satisfied. So
Let's just go.
we could do that.
Yeah, let's go.
Lucius.
Alcohol. That's all that matters.
Cool.
Here we go. Here we
Life.
go.
Nice. So you guys head to Good Mead, and so this is definitely a bit bigger of a location than the previous one. And the primary sort of area here is, or like the main, I guess, no real place in 10 towns is like has an attraction per se, but the most relevant piece, sort of like the centerpiece of this little town, is definitely the mead hall, which at this point, being that sort of, it is now the evening and it looks like a lot of people have finished like fishing. A lot of people are heading to this mead hall, which seems to be like the poppin' spot pretty much as of now. As the sun has the twilight, the little bit of light that you guys are given is now almost non-existent as you guys enter in to Good Mead from the south, from Dugan's Hole.
Tavern hall.
This is Barge. Barge in, come on.
As I march, I chant as I march
say-
inside the meat hall.
Yep, so this is a large fire-heated space, so it feels very nice as well, and is dedicated dedicated to there's a lot of sort of decals and sort of insignia relating to bees, just sort of everywhere. A lot of bee iconography.
Bees.
Yes, and you also see as you guys are walking, there is sort of a cage sort of area behind, where there are actual, somehow still thriving in the winter, like what looks to be hives and bees, sort of in the back. As you guys sort of walk by, and you do hear there's a incessant buzzing that possibly may be annoying if you were to try to sleep, but as of now, when people are getting off work, it sort of just drones on with the amount of conversation that you guys are hearing and talking. But yeah, very large, a lot of just like long tables and then booths on the sides. And then you do see there's also a upper level as well, but a massive sort of bar, and you see the individual who is actually currently working there looks to be a young elven individual, very fair skin, light, just very, very like light blonde hair, held up in a ponytail with a little like whisk still hanging out, and she's wearing more, compared to a lot of what you've seen the people wearing in 10 Towns, more regal, I guess you could say, clothing. So it's a longer sort of dress gown, about yellow in color with some silver and gold sort of embroidery mint, and she's chatting with someone at the front as you guys sort of walk in, and she gives a look at you guys and then just goes back to talking. But you can see behind her there is a large stock of very neatly sort of labeled mead bottles. In and out, there's also a large staff working. You guys could probably tell that this place is not only a hall for people to, eat and drink, but also a primary location for exporting the mead. So there's tons of people sort of picking up packages and going through, and also a lot of what looks to be in the far back a sort of brewery area, or a section dedicated just to making. So this is not only pretty much imagine like a winery or a brewery. So there's the mix of locate enough space in the back for making the alcohol and then serving it to people in the front. But yeah, it's bustling. There's a lot of people, couple dozen people here. What would you guys like to do?
Well, Lucius, you wanted us to come here,
Mead,
so
mead, mead,
okay.
mead.
All
So
I'm
right.
wanna
still
do a
chanting
drinking
as I
game?
walk to the front of the counter to just to the tavern owner.
Hello, how can I help you?
My friend
Mead.
Lucius here really
Mead,
wants mead.
mead,
He wants
mead.
nothing more.
This
We
is a
came to
little-
this
Please,
town
please.
because it has mead in the name.
Please,
It
mead,
does.
mead,
We do
mead,
have the
mead,
best meat in all of
mead.
You could say he's a little
He's-
parched.
You know, the
Alright.
We just
speaker
came back
in
from a bit of a.
Dugan's Hole said that it was kind of subpar. Is it really the best?
what? He said that, did he?
Well, he didn't say it was bad, but he just said it was.
We don't have to. We don't have to. Actually, I know you. And she turns around like, yeah, you were going to Dugan's Hole for the delivery. Postpone it maybe like half a 10-day. They'll be fine. They can wait.
Oh crap! I'm sorry.
Sorry. Yes. No, definitely the best mead. We're the only,
Definitely
at
the
least,
best.
people can make their own, of course, and try, but this is objectively the best mead in all of 10 towns, and we run a fair and straight establishment with some of the best and highest quality bees Icewind Dale can offer.
How do you reproduce bees in the cold?
Well, a lot of it is genetics, and especially the ice bees that we have sort of been able to breed thrive in this condition. So it works
I
out.
heard of those.
Yeah. Also gives the color of the mead a more sort of silvery, icy blue color, contrary to the more yellow, golden mead you would normally find anywhere else. So it's also another bit of pride we take. So
Cool.
other places can try, but it's very hard to get honey, especially high quality honey, for mead processing. So that's why we're pretty much the only real supplier of mead here.
Well, since you've said mead 12 times, I think I'm gonna have some mead.
All right. Well, in that
Did he
case,
count?
that would be 8 copper for a glass of mead.
8 copper, no
What?
problem.
Any other drinks? Do you guys have any other drinks here?
Well, we have different types of mead. We have a blackberry infused mead. We have our just standard mead. We have an orange blossom mead. We also sell braggots as well, which is a mix of an ale and a mead. And those come in the same sort of assortment. We have just a standard one. We also have a pale ale that's blended with some of the orange blossom. So there's many options, but yes, braggots and mead are the two that we have.
I'll try the orange blossom.
Okay, that will be 8 copper as well.
I'll just give her a silver.
Thank you for your patronage.
Oh, remove. Yeah, there we go.
I'm assuming
I want to give, not take.
in terms of non-alcoholic beverages, water. Is that all?
We have water. Yes, that is
Okay.
yes.
I'll have a water.
Okay, can do. And you two, I think we're fine. Like gestures to Oric, and Oric's like just gives like a thumbs up. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Thank you, Del. All right. So she hands you to your mead and then your water, Zill, and you guys. It's pretty hard. Actually, with Oric's passive perception, he does see. It actually looks as if there is pretty much no seating here. Oric does go up the stairs and turns around and lets you guys know that there's some seating upstairs. So you guys do find a booth. Still very loud, but definitely upstairs is the way to go if you're trying to get some sort of privacy, because it's very hustle and bustle down in the first level. But you guys do get a booth to yourselves. You guys sort of are drinking your mead. So yeah, what's the game plan after we rest up for the night? What do you guys think?
You know, I've been looking.
Any other rumors going around town?
Every town we've gone in, I haven't been able to find Elvish Delights, one of my favorite sweets, and I can't find it anywhere. I assume it's just the area we're in, but
Is that what
that's
they're
something I
called?
wanna. Yes, Elvish Delights.
Huh.
Very, very good sweet. It's
Interesting.
grew up eating a lot of them.
I bet if we go to Bryn Shander, they probably have a bakery or some place that sells them. I bet. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I do
will-
know.
will
I do.
remember
I do
that.
also know there's a baker in. There's a really talented. I don't know if she sells. Is it? Wait, is it a baked good or like a candy or what is it?
Yeah. I should know this considering I like food. But
Take your time.
this was the one kind of
Oh, the
food
one.
that I never saw made. I just had tons of it growing up, and I quite liked it. But I'm not quite sure
It
what
was
it
one of
was.
those like
It's
those.
sugary, like little cubes.
It's like those strawberry candies
Mm,
that you never see anywhere.
Is it soft? Is it hard? Is it
it's quite soft to bite
Okay.
into.
Hmm.
Okay. I believe actually.
What if Zil just like bites his hard candy?
Yeah, no, right? This is probably like the hardest candy in the world.
He just
No,
fucking
no,
crunches down on it.
I assure you, it's soft. It is human soft.
Oh, yeah. There's also a baker in East Haven I know of as well. That's also a option too for and I think East Haven closer to here than Bryn Shander is. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it could also be just dependent, region too. So I mean, and if the baker, knows what. The
I'll
treat
keep on the
is,
lookout for them. I certainly would like to have some more, and maybe have my colleagues here have some with me. So
Yeah, definitely an option. But
Yeah.
so I mean, where do we wanna? What do we want to do next? I mean, like,
First order of business. I bring up my little notebook and I'm like, anyone have any group idea names?
As I'm chugging the the bottle down.
We're not doing immersive.
oh, you got a glass. If you want a
Well-
bottle, it's gonna
Oh,
be.
glass.
I don't
Yeah.
think we should
Okay.
force it. I think we should keep going and see.
you
I think it
finish
should
it
come
instantly.
naturally.
Let's keep thinking. Let's spin ideas every now and then.
Yeah,
Or-
maybe by brainstorming.
What about the lady of the town? We never found
her.
her son.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
That
I
no.
would've
town.
forgotten about that.
yeah.
That's pretty
She
far
was-
away though.
Where was that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was in
they-
I think Edmond, I believe.
Or we could go to the speaker and see if he has jobs in this town.
I mean, we already found 2 kids.
Yeah, we could go to the. Yeah, we could try to talk to the speaker as well.
I feel
Yeah.
horrible about the other speaker. I didn't mean to call him out. I just
Yeah, nice
Yeah,
one.
you fucked. Yeah, you fucked up their supply of Dugan. Dugan's
They
whole
could
supply
let-
of meat for like good. Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
well, maybe he won't call their mead bad in the future. What do you think of it, Lucius? Is it good?
Oh, alcohol is better than sex.
So I take that as a yes. All right.
It's a hot take, but okay.
It's a hot take.
Actually, there was an elvish woman there, right? Maybe I could ask her.
Well, yeah, that's
Is this
the
better than
lady,
sex?
The lady who helped you, who you guys ordered your drinks from. That's who the elvish lady was.
I step away from the table and then I ask her. I'm like, "Hey, pardon me. I was wondering if you've happened to know a place that has had elvish delights, or when was the last time you had elvish delights? If you are
Oh,
familiar with the
my goodness, it's been
delicacy."
ages. Been quite a while. I don't know of any place that actually sells them at the ready, but I'm sure you could try to request one from a one of the bakeries. There's not a bakery here, but I know in East Haven, which is about maybe 4 miles from here, they do have a baker. You may have to talk to her about it. And I'm not sure. I know she is not elvish. She's human, but Bryn Shander would probably be the best place to go to because there's so many people, and I bet someone who's has probably worked there for a while. I know they have a couple bakeries there, so.
Yeah, that's what my friend Sven told me. So that helps. Thank you. That's that. I think because of both of you mentioned that place, that's where I will definitely check. Thank you so much, and I hope you are able to have them again sometime because aren't they great? They're just
It's been a while, but yes, they are fantastic.
Delightful.
Yes, they are.
They
great.
are. Okay, thank
Yes.
you, ma'am. I
No
didn't catch
problem.
your name.
Oh, my name's Lydia. It's a pleasure to
Lovely
meet you.
name. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
thank you.
very much.
What's yours?
My name is Zoran.
Zildren. Zildren, nice to meet
Yes.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. And then I walk back to the table.
What now?
Well, I
Get
know where to
anything out
get
of it?
I know where to get the Elvish delights, but where we're going to go next, I'm not
I
sure.
say we go to the speaker's house for jobs.
It's always an option, yeah.
Yes, let's talk to this one. Maybe
That's
he'll
the
be
bulletin board.
nice like the other one. I'll try not to screw over this one.
We should.
But who knows if he'll mention how mediocre something about Dugan's
this
hole
other
is. We'll
town
see.
We should probably find a place to crash though. I don't know if they want us to be, because about this time it's like 9. So
Yeah.
we should probably find a place to rest up beforehand.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. This place doesn't really look like a actual inn, so I mean, we may have to try to find some place else.
Alright. Let's look around.
So yeah, you guys finish your drinks. Meat is very good. The orange blossom one is nice. It's really nice little like orange undertones, a little bit floral as well. But yeah, you guys look around and you do see right next to the meat hall, coincidentally, like right here, there is it looks to be a modest inn. Nothing too big, but the place also is not like, it's more of a exporter of meat than it is sort of a attraction for people to want to go to. So not really any much need for a inn per se, but it is still small. It's still doable. If you guys would like, you can get a room. It'll be the 2 silver for a room. So if you guys want to buddy up, take 2 room, you could probably fit 2 in a room. It'll be 4 silver total, and Sven will cover himself, so you don't have to worry.
Well, what do you know? I have 2 silver left.
I have 3 silver only.
So yeah, if each of you want to take out, either you guys can all take out 1, or if someone wants to cover 2 and then 2, you guys can. Yeah. But if you want to split it evenly, it would just be a silver for each of you. Yeah.
I'll do 1 silver just in case I need it.
Cool.
Yeah, 1 silver.
Yeah, 1 silver. Removed.
I removed my silver out of mine already.
So you
Same.
guys rest up, get a long rest, and the following morning, do you guys want to head to the speaker's house?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys walk up, and as you guys are getting there, you see there's quite a large amount of people actually outside, looks like arguing about something.
Whoa.
And what you mainly hear is a sort of discussion, somewhat heated, about finding a new speaker. What you do hear in bit is that essentially what you hear is that apparently a couple days ago let me double check this creature real quick. Okay. A creature known as a Veerbeeg, which is kind of like it's similar to a giant, apparently stole a bunch of mead kegs. And
Bastard.
when the town speaker tried to intervene and was killed in the process. So they're trying to figure out who can be the next town speaker. So as of current, you guys are just like, oh, looks like there isn't even a town speaker right now. They're trying to figure it out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Wow.
And
Wow.
you guys sort of saunter up, and everyone here, none of them look like adventurers. They all just look like people who live in the area. Some of them a little bit more wealthy attire. The only ones that sort of like stand out are actually is the Lydia, who you saw, who's there wearing a something to keep warm, but it's a little bit fancier. Everyone else sort of has common gear and nothing too exuberant, but you guys all walk up and nobody is wielding anything, and you guys sort of all decked out in your stuff. Everyone sort of opens and looks, and Lydia specifically, Zilrin.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Could you get me my mead back, actually?
Sure. Of course.
Lovely.
Mind it?
Yes.
Oh boy, a
these
test.
we have. I met these individuals last night. Fantastic folk. They also informed me that apparently Dugan's Hole thinks our meat is shit, and all the people just sort of fuck a Dugan. Oh my god, I can't believe. Of course, Dugan's Hole, that fucking speaker. Yeah. I mean,
No,
Gustav
no.
is a pretty great chef. Yeah, Gustav is pretty great. No, stop.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
he is
they
great.
love
He is great,
Gustav.
but-
At
He's
least
great,
y'all
yes.
love Gustav. I was about to.
No,
yes, okay,
Gustav's
Gustav.
awesome. Yeah, no, I fucking love Gustav. Yes, no, Gustav he's great. He's an excellent
He's
chef,
my
yes.
favorite. Yes.
Yes, but if you could track or try to find out how, and immediately like when she says track, you see Sven just like his ears perk up. Oh, you need help tracking shit? Yes, if you could try to track the Vierberg, hopefully that would, you know, I mean he's pretty hard to you know, he's pretty much like almost a giant, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find him, right? I mean, I don't think he's really the stealthiest individual, so you could try to find him, and that would be fantastic. Let me see.
There we go.
Yes, I could definitely offer some gold for the if you can bring back the casks safely. I'm willing to reimburse you all if you're interested in undertaking this. But out of everyone here, you seem to be the most likely able to handle dealing with a Vierbolg. So, if you're interested,
Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
Oh, okay, awesome, yes. Well, alright, well, if you know where I'm at, I'll be at the mead hall if you need me. Otherwise, I bid you all good luck.
Thank you so much, Lydia.
You as well.
Much appreciated.
Yes, well, actually, is there like a place we should start where you know where was the
Oh, yes.
presenter like killed? I kind of I
where-
can't just like track nothing. So yes, outskirts of town should be able to find it. It still hasn't been tampered. There's also still some remaining blood. It shouldn't be. Yes. So it's still there. Oh, okay. Well, yep. Let's head there then. In that case, okay. So you guys head to sort of the outskirts, and what you guys do see is someone crouching over sort of the area, sort of inspecting this sort of, because it looks like there was a cart being loaded up, and you can see just this cart has been like busted in half, and looks to be someone sort of inspecting and just like looking at it, sort of crouched down, and sees you guys walk up and turns their head around, and sort of, oh, hey, are you guys trying to find the very big as well?
Whoever did this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm a trapper, and I'm trying to currently well, I actually was the forest north of here. I'm a trapper, and I was trying to get to some of my usual routine where I in the morning set some traps, and then evening check it out and kind of go through that. Earlier this morning, I found about 5 dead militia members from here. If I had to guess, I made my way here thinking hopefully there's some possible connection between the two, and based on what I was told about the dead body and sort of the damage done here, we may have the same individual on our hands. The one who killed the militia members in the forest could be the same person who killed the town speaker. I can lead you guys there if you would like. It's pretty set in the middle of the forest.
Mhm.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will let you know it's a bit grisly of a scene. They kind of got like skulls and chests like shoved in. It's not pretty. But
Fine, we're used to grizzly.
and he looks at like Sven, who has like the winter wolf hat on his head. He's like, yeah, you guys are probably fine. And he like goes walking forward. So you guys head sort of see how far into it. Yeah, so after about maybe like 30, 45, almost like an hour's worth of like traveling into this forest, you guys do see what looks to be amid like snow-covered piles are the remains of 5 militia members who look like they were probably like just clubbed to death, and like skulls caved in, chests just caved in. But the newly fallen snow has started to like settle on them, but it's definitely not pretty. But one thing you do notice is that there is a very clear trail that seems to be leading from where these bodies are, and it looks to be from some large creature. And I'm gonna have Sven roll a survival check to see if he can determine what the creature is based on sort of. It's gonna be tough because the footprints are harder to see when snow is accumulating. But with the damage and stuff, I'll say it's balances it out. But he did roll high, got a 23. So he sort of like rubs his hand against some like the trees that have like splintered due to the damage, and like looks at the bodies and sort of like inspects the trail and like sort of puts his hand in like the snow and like tastes it and like ogre. It's an ogre. I know what that is. Alright, so looks like we got an ogre on our hands. Don't know what an ogre needs with mead or why it needed to kill. Actually, I bet they were just trying to probably retrieve the mead and then got BTFO'd, but okay, cool. Well, we know what we're dealing with now. That's good, do we just want to keep going forward and follow this shit? I mean, I don't know. It's up to you guys.
Down the yellow brick road.
Absolutely.
Sounds good to me.
Alright. Cool. Let me double check. I will quickly let me upload map. We'll have to paint and like shadow fog a map real quick because I did not. Didn't have one prepped for this one because. Oh. There it is. So, I'll have to briefly do this one.
Juice is loose.
Nice. You guys travel for a bit more. At this point, though, the individual who gives his name, the trapper, his name is Fef. He tells you that he is going to inform pretty much once Sven sort of gives him the info that this is a ogre that they are dealing with. He sort of turns and decides to head and tell the town exactly what is going to be, going on, essentially, or what needs to be dealt with. But you guys do continue forward and eventually reach sort of this alcove, or this little area, and you do see there are 3 entrances. The trail culminates at this rocky hillside where there's pines growing around the base, tons and tons. Set into the hill are these 3 caves. The frozen creek emerges from this west cave, which has a low-hanging mouth. It is right here. The center cave, which is an 8-foot-high passage hewn from the rock, is moderately blocked by a tight stand of conifers and 2 massive fallen logs. So, I believe that is just here, which I think you can just move around. And then the northeast cave has a big yawning mouth, and flickers of light emanate from within. Yeah, and so you can, so you see sort of. Let me double check. Yeah. So you see these 3 different options essentially here. Both of these emit light. You can see there's small bits of light, and then here, there's not much you can see, but you do see it looks to be the mouth of a stream that is going there. Oh, I see. Which entrance, I guess, would you like to go? As technically, you guys, I'll put your persons on the map.
Left worked out pretty well for us last time.
Then
When
you
in
go
doubt,
left.
go left.
I'm going right.
Are we gonna
We
split
can't
up?
I'm not splitting up.
Sound like a
I
good idea.
think we should agree to something.
All right. Well, first off, does anybody have any empty jugs?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so. Why?
Damn. Screw it.
Why? What do you ask?
You'll see. I think the water skin will be good enough to throw, right?
What are you
I
trying
don't
to
know
do
what
with the
you're
water
planning,
skin?
but
Yeah.
sure.
I'll throw this bitch.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Sure.
All right.
You know what? Yeah, it is. I guess you could throw that if you wanted to.
I mean, you also
I got
probably have to like light it on fire afterwards or something. I don't know.
True. But that's why I have my guns.
Oh, yeah, you could just shoot it. I think maybe that would do it. I don't know.
Okay.
So, which way did you guys decide to sort of head?
I said left. But
I wanted to do left, but if
Let's go
Lucius-
left.
Okay.
we're going left.
All right.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Can't even really see the entrance, to be honest.
Because this is the cave thing, I'm gonna try to stealth before we get in
Yeah.
there.
I want to stealth too.
All right.
I shall as well.
Everyone, roll
Get
me
low to the ground.
a stealth.
Yes, sir.
I rolled a 23.
Wow, I rolled an 18.
Nice.
Still rolled a 14.
14. 14.
Not bad, not bad.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Could be worse.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Could be
that's
worse.
That's a 2. And then 10. Eh. Not like he needs it.
What did he get first time?
You got a natural 20, so you got a 27.
What?
Yeah, so you guys have a team of 5. 16 stealth. You guys feel pretty stealthy, even though as you guys start, Orc sort of gets his foot caught, his like chainmail sort of gets caught in a tree branch, and you hear he sort of starts to move, and the tree just and Sven's like, and he's just like pulls the branch out from his chainmail, and Orc's like, thanks, and he's like, yep. As you guys sort of head forward, so, so what you guys do see is, so to the north, it looks like this stream that you guys are walking next to is actually completely frozen over, and the tunnel splits with one way that continues north, and the other one veering to the east. The stream follows the dark northward tunnel, and you can see this light from what looks to be a torch in the other rooms there. And then also, yeah, that's all you guys can see from. And then I need. So. So actually, from here, what you guys do see is it looks like there's some sort of weird, like, burial chamber, right here, and you see, sitting on the ground, sort of just, not sleeping per se, but napping, looks to be a Verbeeg, which, let me grab a image for sake of this. Let me grab there. Oh, there it is. Ooh, okay.
Huh.
There we go. Let me upload this. You do see this about
Whoa.
really big dude. Yes, sort of just sitting torch by his side, sort of just sitting there. And make sure he's in. I think this is size. He could be possibly bigger, but yes. So he is. Yes, he is a large creature. So he's about 10 feet tall. Massive dude. He's sitting cross-legged in the tunnel with the lit torch nearby. He is sharpening what looks to be a stone knife. He found in this, or it looks to be the iconography of the knife looks to be similar to this tomb area that he is in. And leaning against the wall is a massive spear. But, I
I
mean,
don't think he's gonna want to give up anything pretty easily.
Do you notice us?
Is he, well? Does he look like an orc?
no, he
Does
looks like some sort of giant kin, sort of.
Oh, giantkin. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I couldn't tell. All right.
So you know that there was an ogre that did something, but this does not look like an ogre.
Sven, is that the ogre?
That doesn't look like an ogre. I think that's a whatever they call them. I don't know. Is there an ogre and oh no. That's not an ogre though. I know that.
Is it?
It looks like just like a Veerbeak. I don't know.
Fuck. It's gonna be fucking hard to kill him and the fucking ogre if they're working
Well,
together.
maybe. Is there any like advance we can get on him using like a spell of sorts
I got an idea.
to make sure?
Whale oil.
Whale
Whale
oil.
oil?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's a fire
Wait,
next to him.
wait.
Shit. I mean,
Yeah, try to set him on
wait,
fire.
but how? Wait, how?
We don't know that he's hostile yet, do we?
We don't.
Do we think that he is? I
Are
don't like
you-
to kill
are you-
without
Are
reason.
you operating under a better safe than sorry kind of
Yeah.
thing right now?
I don't think he has that big spear to wave high.
Well, he's definitely got the reach advantage here, so.
Probably here to kill.
Do you wanna? I
I'm
don't
kind
know.
of indifferent either way.
Zill, you can go say hi to him.
Yeah, you
Uh,
did that
you
last
too.
time and it worked really well.
No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing it though. I'm actually.
You can always just
Hmm.
we got your back.
Or try to tame him. Can you keep him as a pet?
I don't know about that one.
Or let's just try
I have an idea.
some negotiation.
I'm going to cast invisibility, and
Okay.
I'm going to talk whilst invisible. Wait, that would probably give away my position. Maybe there's a wall or something. Basically, I don't want him to know where I am, but I want him to hear me, and I want to figure out his intentions before because he's going to know that we're here soon enough. So maybe there's a way I can do it to where he knows we're here, but he doesn't know where, sort of, by using invisibility
thing,
or
sure
something.
thing.
Well, the echoes of this cave should probably.
Mask it,
No
do you
way.
think?
Yeah.
Or would it reveal that? I don't know.
I think it'll be hard to tell echoes in a cave.
Oh, I have an idea. Okay. It appears that he's in some sort of like circular, area. Maybe if I get behind the wall above him, the echoes will kind of bounce around in that circular, area with some exception, because there are areas of like space between, but and he might not know where in that circle around him the voice
Sure. If you want,
resides.
go ahead.
I'll give it a shot. I cast invisibility.
Okay.
And then I move to the space above him. So I
Like
can,
this area over here.
yeah, is that okay? Is that
Yeah, roll me a stealth check with advantage, and because you normally have disadvantage, just straight roll now. So it's just a normal
Oh.
stealth roll. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
7?
Yeah. So as you sort of try to like make your way over here, you sort of are like, okay, just got away over here, and you sort of like creep past and try to like, you're like, yeah, totally. Like, worst thing I could do is like hit this fucking torch. That'd be so stupid. Why would I hit this torch? And you like, as you're sort of like trying to dodge around it, you knock into the wall, and you see, as you knock into the wall, a bat just, a bunch of them flutter and just fly over by. All of you guys, just tons of bats shudder out, and the guy sort of like stops carving with his knife and turns around. And he's gonna make a perception.
Better focus.
And immediately he's just like, and he like squints his eyes, and like you're just standing still, like he like stands up, and this dude is like double your size, and begins to like walk towards you. He grabs a spear and like pockets his knife.
Oh lord.
And he takes like the opposite end of the spear, the one that doesn't have the point, and he presses it in your chest, and you just and you let out like a little like, yeah, I kind of thought there was gonna be someone here. Okay.
Okay,
Can
well,
I
he's not-
help you, dude? Is there anyone else here?
Yeah.
Hello?
I wave my
No.
hand at.
Wait.
Hello? Oh, hey. I caught your friend. He's really shitty at being stealthy.
It's this armor. I hate it. I need
Yeah,
something
nice
better.
Is that the
Stealth,
armor
very
bag?
stealthy.
Well,
Anyway,
can I help you guys with anything? At least before my friend tries to kill you?
well, I never. I was trying to stealthily communicate with you because I wasn't sure what your intentions
Yeah,
were.
no, I'm good. My friend though, he doesn't really like other people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's cracking, guys? If y'all want to get out here so I can see you and make sure you're not doing anything funky, that would make me feel a lot safer.
Yeah, that's fair. Guys, come forward.
we have
And
a
Sven
few
just like
questions.
sort of like penguin waddles over like with his head down, like embarrassed that you got caught.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh, hey.
Well,
We
You
gotta-
guys just all make your way there.
What's up?
Yeah, so what are you doing in, I guess it's
Right.
not really my lair, but the lair.
well, currently we are trying to track down some stolen mead.
Oh yeah, I
Considering-
stole that, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. Why? So,
I actually, well, I'm seeing this other Verbig, and, I'm not really like, and he like gestures at himself, and like he's wearing like not the most, like he's wearing just like furs and pelts that he's like made. He's like, I'm not really like the most romantic or like charismatic dude, and it's like I've been seeing this other Verbig, and I'm trying to impress her, and I thought, hey, what's a good way to impress someone? Fancy alcohol for a dinner. So I thought I would get some alcohol, and I knew there's the place that primarily sells fancy alcohol. I ain't got no money, and I'm also like triple the size of everyone there. So like I just took it so I could have, a nice wine and dine sort of thing,
I think I get it. The whole
I get you.
being
Yeah.
bigger
Fucking
makes it a little harder
Well-
to get drunk.
Yeah, that too. So I gotta get a lot for both of us. So like, three whole barrels
Why
worth.
did you kill the 5 guards?
Oh, that
Ooh,
wasn't
yeah,
me.
that-
No, that was not me. That was the ogre. He's the one who's doing all the destructive shit. Not really a big fan of him, but like, we do, it's kind of like a package deal. So, yeah, that's why it's good that you ran into me and not him, because he's not really
How
one
close
for
are you to this
talking.
ogre?
I mean, we're like, cool. I mean, we're cool, but like, I don't know, he's not like, he's
Oh.
sort of the I'm the brain, he's sort of the bronze, so like it works together, but I mean, he's just been stealing a bunch of livestock and shit, and he sort of like points, and you can see that there is just a massive like open area with like goats and sheep, and in a like roasting fire in the other room. He's like,
Jesus.
I'm kind of just chilling out while I'm waiting for the food to like get cooked, and the girl I've seen, she's supposed to get here sometime soon, so I'm kind of just getting everything prepped and the meal like ready to go. So like, yeah.
could we how do you are you aware of how much the meat is worth that you stole?
No fucking clue if I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know.
Well,
Does anyone here know Sven? Anyone?
well, the town is
Really?
probably is looking to set soldiers probably on this place as we speak.
Because you
Oh.
stole the meat. If there's any way we can help you, but also help
I don't-
them, we have to
I don't-
come to some agreement because
I don't think bringing your girl here, well, a bunch of villagers are trying to
Yeah,
kill you.
we don't want to get your girl killed.
Yeah, I don't want to get my girl killed either. So that would be really very very cool if that didn't have
Bad
to
first date,
happen.
yes.
Yeah, terrible. Yeah, it would be really
Yeah.
bad. I mean,
Well,
so
your ogre friend has to die for the.
Does he? Wait.
I mean, because
That's-
I
if
don't
we
have
present
any.
at least one head to them, I feel like they would
Yeah.
kind of
Or
be
you
like,
could,
problem solved.
or you have to return half the mead. I mean, if
Or we-
I would
or
prefer
I will
not
pay
to
it off.
return any meat. Yeah.
Zoran will
Yeah.
pay it off.
I will pay it off if
You're
we
gonna
can
pay
figure
off
out the
the
price
beef.
of it, and it's within my budget.
If it's within our budget, I mean, fuck.
I will
guess.
pay it off. I will do you a favor and I will pay it off. I don't mind. I understand
that-
the situation that you're in.
That is very kind of you, good sir. I greatly appreciate the gesture. But yeah, I mean, you could try. I would really appreciate that, but at the same time, I mean, the dude is like, and he like points to like the room where the fire is. He's like, if you go like a little bit over there, like he's probably just. I think he's in that room. So like he's over there doing something. I don't know what, but yeah. I can't. And he can't, like, and you guys do now see that there isn't a little opening area, and there are what looks to be steps sort of like in these areas that lead to different rooms. And he's like, yeah, so in that, through this wall, I think that's where he said he was stationed, or that's where I last saw him. I actually am not, like, super certain, but talking to him is probably not like a good idea. I don't really know what you guys want to do, but yeah. Oh yeah, also don't go into like the corner where the river is. There's a polar bear sleeping there. That's also protection as well. So
Oh.
yeah.
Ogres?
So, I mean, how do you feel about us, taking him as sort of the like? I don't want to hurt your friend if you cherish him. And
That's kind of
honestly,
why I asked if you guys were close.
Yeah, not honestly, as long as, I mean, if I could keep the polar bear and the mead, and you
I
guys
mean, the
can
polar bear is
get-
just a polar. He's just kind of chilling. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to take anyone's life for this. It's sad. I'd like to pay it off if I can, but I don't know. I don't know how much this is all worth, and I don't really know what else to do without heading back empty-handed.
I mean, you guys can always just probably ask if you really do want to pay. You could probably ask them. They could give you a rough estimate, and then if you're like, hey, well, hey, guess what? We're just curious, but like, how would you feel if we came back with the head of the dude? That could also work. I don't know.
Well,
I don't really buy things. I'm sort of in the whole bartering or just stealing, as you could tell, sort of thing. We
well,
I see.
we don't really have
Well,
currency
if I-
with my people.
Yeah.
so- yeah.
If I do this for you, I have to know that you're not going to do it again, because otherwise you just wasted my money. Essentially, I'm
Well,
trying to get you out of.
I don't know, Zilrin. I think those empty canisters in the corner of the room had already been taken out of their mead.
Hmm?
I'm gonna.
I think we did.
What, Lucius?
Canisters of
He like turns. Yeah, they were already empty.
They were already empty. We couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's actually a good. Oh, you know what? Yeah. How about
The ogre
How
drink it
about-
already.
we have already barrels of some empty other stuff. What I could do is just give you 3 empty barrels and a cart to take back if you guys want to be like, look, we found it, but turns out it's already been drunk and they already left
Yeah.
the vicinity.
I'll give him some money to pay him off somewhat, even if it's not the exact amount. I'll do that.
And
Well-
I'm a
Does that sound
piece of
good?
I'm a piece of shit character. I'm just slowly realizing this.
I really wish I could help both sides equally, but it doesn't seem like it's going to come to that. So
I mean, you guys do whatever you want to do. If I can help with it,
just let me know. Yeah, do you want me to? Do we want to do that idea? I could empty these ones
Well,
into our other ones, so
Yeah.
we can try that, but before we do anything else, you have to tell me you're not going to do this again. Okay? Like if there's any way that you can try to legally find stuff in the future, or if there's anything I can do for you to help you in the future, let me know. But I can't have you doing this again because it's bad for everyone involved, including yourself. It puts you in danger.
It does. Scout's honor. I won't steal again from the town of Goodmead. And wait, actually, let me clarify. Is this just Goodmead, or like in general, I probably shouldn't do this in other places as well, or is it like just here?
Just don't do it, please. Like,
you can always
save
steal from
yourself the trouble.
Yeah.
Oh,
The next adventurers that come might want to kill you for
You're
it.
okay.
They might not be.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. Also, were you a Fey scout? Is that what you're talking about? A Fey scout growing up? I was also one.
Oh,
was very
you,
young.
yeah.
You said scout's honor, so.
Oh
I
yeah,
just-
no, I was a Fey Scout for a bit. Yeah,
Oh, very,
yeah,
very cool.
yeah.
Very neat. Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, I Scout's
there's a
honor.
journey
I
there.
promise I won't steal from any people anymore, and I'll try to use the normal common folk bartering means, which implies having to carry a little tiny coin purse on me, which is going to be useless for everything except getting certain necessary items. But I will go through with this, and I greatly appreciate you guys being so kind.
No problem.
Just trying to help a man out.
Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, and if I do run into you guys and I ever need anything, I'll have you. If you guys wouldn't mind being like maybe, I don't know, if I need to get anything in the city and I ever run into you guys, we could like go together because.
Of course.
It's kind of I kind of already put myself in a shit predicament. I wasn't the one who killed the dude who tried to protect the cart. That was my boy realizing because I'm the trying to be the more stealthy one, but I'm a fucking 12-foot tall giant guy, so like it's hard to
Right.
do that. So when I got caught red-handed, my boy came in and just it's clobbering time and just cracked that dude upon the head, and it was not pretty. And then they tried chasing us in the forest, and he said, "It's clobbering time again," and just killed all of them. So, yeah. If you guys want to wait, I can try to I can either give you empty barrels, or if you want, because these ones are pretty nice, and you do notice, especially with Orc's passive perception, you guys would notice that these barrels do have like a sort of insignia on them that has like some bee iconography sort of clearly indicating like where these came from. So yeah, if you want, I could try to pour these into a different barrel and then give you these ones because they look a lot nicer. I don't know if they're gonna like not believe you or anything, but it's up to it. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, I think leave those by the barrel and the cart, and we should be good.
Cool. All right. So you just wait here. Also, you actually probably should get out of vision because I'm gonna be making noise, and I guarantee my ogre friend's gonna want to check in. So
All right.
yeah, and if he sees you guys, he's gonna be pretty upset. So
No problem. Or it's hot.
cool. So he sort of heads into the other room and begins like pouring, and you hear, and so you guys have placed yourselves in a better, safer
in a
position.
more obscured area.
Yes, but peeking around the corner, what you guys do see, and I'll say Bill can be there because you were the one who will have that in the back. But you do see, and where is my ooh.
Shrek, show us up. Oh, body.
Where? Oh, here it is. It's far down. There it is. You see this massive, sort of hulking ogre just sort of walk down, and just
What are you doing?
oh, I'm just you know, I was afraid that like, you know, the if they saw like the people we stole from, if they saw and found like the you know, the this look, and he like picks up one of the barrels and shows him. See that bee thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like their thing. So like if they
Is that the
found it,
fucking-
if they found
sorry.
it, if they found it, they could like get in trouble at us. So I'm gonna trade these, dump this into one of our empty barrels, and get rid of these ones in a cart far away so they don't track us. You know? He's like, no, it's totally fine. It's good. There's nothing. Yeah, no, everything's fine.
Why are you nervous?
I'm not nervous at all. No, I didn't do anything. He sort of like starts to move backwards, sort of trying to like block the area.
He's got some. good
Not that,
insight.
yeah, no, nothing's, there's totally nothing wrong. I'm just fearful of us because you already killed like 5 dudes. Like this is already pretty like bad, man. So like we gotta try to like not do that. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then I'm going to take the cart, and everything's gonna be good.
Okay.
And he sort of like sits down in one of the barrels and just like begins like sort of twirling the little like the stake where the this animal has been placed upon. And you see like grabs one of the leg of like the animal. He's like, no, I told you I was prepping that for me. That was, and he rips off the leg. No, oh no, that was for the date. And he like
Tasty.
yeah, I bet it was. It was, yeah, I really meticulously tried to cook that. You, okay, cool. And he starts to like pour, and you guys see like the ogre is just eyeing him as he's like eating this like leg. As the dude's like, okay, yep. Oh, and he like takes the time and pours out, and he puts like the 3 empty barrels in a cart. Yep, I'm just going to go out. And he like takes the cart. And he begins to like wheel it. And you see like trailing behind him as he like gets up and starts to wheel this cart. You see the ogre is always at least like 30 feet behind. No, 5, 10, 20 feet behind him. So you guys notice, Zill, I would say, peeking around your hoarder, you notice that the Verbeeg is carrying the cart and is looking at you now, but you see this ogre is like walking behind him, following him, and the face of the Verbeeg is just, he's looking at you like, and he's just like trying to like, he's carrying the cart, but what do you guys do? Because he's now getting closer with this dude trailing behind him.
I bring out my little special weapon, whale oil.
Armor of
Holding
Agathis.
on
Fucking
whale
mage
oil.
armor too, I guess. Fucking.
Okay.
And one pistol in the other hand.
Cool. In that case, Auric will also prep some. Because everyone's prepping stuff. Okay. So
I suppose.
he's gonna prep. He already did. It worked great last time. He's gonna prep a. Once something walks into contact, he's gonna. Actually, oh, he's just gonna prep a hold person once the ogre reaches the area. You guys will actually no, he can squeeze through you guys. Yeah. With the cart though, yeah, he can squeeze. Yeah. So he does walk past. So I need to make it because this is now going to be going like turn base 5, 10, 15, 20. Essentially, every time he moves, you can get right here. So, he gets right here. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20. Cool, yeah. So he gets right here, and at this point, sort of peeks around the corner, and sees you guys, and immediately just, what? And before he can turn around, I'll have Orc go first. So he's gonna release his hold person, so the ogre has to make a wisdom saving throw. As the ogre is now looking to turn around and grab some sort of weapon because he didn't bring his club with him. Actually, no, I would say because essentially what happened was Veerbeeg rolled a persuasion check with advantage, and the ogre's insight was high, so he noticed something was up. I would say because of that, he would have had his club with him. So he does have his club, but so with that, what is a ogre's? Cool. Ogre's wisdom is. Let's see. Okay, -2. That's a 0. So yeah, you guys see as he's like sort of turns the corner and sees like the spikes of you. So like you have the spiked ice armor, and you see Orc is like already moving his hands, and he's what? And then all of a sudden, uh-oh, and the ogre is just still. Oh shit! Good job. How long does that last? And Orc's like, a minute. And he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna take this outside. You guys, if you need to do something, probably do it. But I'm gonna get this so you guys can, And he starts to like move outside with the cart.
You guys want to attack at the same time?
You guys, it's now initiative. I mean, yeah, Orc's gone, so technically, I know Lucius can still go. Sven, technically, because the only people who held actions were Auric and Lucius. Everyone else did something prior. So Lucius, if you want to like essentially, well, technically in this space you can't see anything, so you guys could you guys could still go again, but you can't really release your held action unless you move, because he is now stuck in place. So essentially, what we can do is we can just start initiative and then go from there. Essentially.
Gotcha. So should I roll initiative right now?
Yeah, everyone can roll initiative. Yeah.
Okay.
Rolling.
All right.
Yeah, I got like 21.
I got a 22.
What? That's crazy.
I got a 22.
I got a 14.
Okay. So, 1 sec. 25 to 20?
Oh,
That was
22.
Zoran and
22?
Lucius,
Yeah.
both of them.
22,
Oh,
yeah.
Lucius
21.
got 22. Oh, 21. Cool. 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
I got 14.
14. Okay. Nice. All right. And then this has that. Sven and Auric.
Excuse me.
Damage though, so 12. Okay, cool. So Auric got a 12. And 15. Cool. Alright, so first up, Zill, you are up. You see this dude is just stuck in place, held.
So I walk up to him. I don't run. I walk up to him.
Yeah.
I kind of
Oh, here we
smile.
Oh, whoa.
I pull the cork off my bottle. The sword comes, and he just sees, while he's like stuck, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to do this. And then I really didn't want to do this. And then I like basically go to hit. I try to stab him with the blade.
Yep. Roll an attack with advantage because he is he's paralyzed right now.
The damage or the hit would be advantage?
Yeah, the to hit would be with advantage, yeah.
Okay. Well, first one was 16, second one was 12, so 16 would be...
16 does hit. He is
Okay.
not wearing any... He's pretty much wearing like a loincloth, and like some animal that you can't really tell because it looks very old is like draped over him, almost like a cloak, sort of. He's not wearing much armor, so it's pretty easy to hit him. And then your damage, because he's paralyzed, is a crit. So you did 8, that means it would be 16. So your
Okay.
first slash just... and he like moans a little bit. So 16.
And just 8 for the d20, so that doesn't do the burning or whatever.
Yeah, and then just roll a d20 in natural to see
Another one?
Or
I rolled an 8 for the d20.
oh, okay.
the
Whoops, I thought
fire.
that was damage. My bad. Okay, yeah. So roll your
Uh-huh.
damage, and it's crit, so it's double whatever the damage.
Well,
is.
no. So to hit was 12, and then the damage was 8. But I also rolled a d20 and got 8
Oh,
for
gotcha.
the fire.
Okay, yeah. So he doesn't catch on fire, but you do have a second attack. So
Mhm. Okay, and then I rolled a hit again. 16.
yep, that'll hit. If you want to try to get a crit, you can. So you can roll again because you still have advantage.
Okay. Damage was 10, but I rolled a 28
Is
for a hit again.
Nice.
Wait, is that a
Yeah.
crit? Oh wait, it doesn't even matter. It's an auto crit because he's yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I forgot. Regardless, you didn't. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's 20 damage then. This guy's already looking badly hurt as you cut twice, and you see just like there is now a massive just like opening, and blood is just pouring out of his stomach. And you can see a bit of. You don't know if it's the small intestine or the large intestine that's showing now. Yeah. He's not looking good as he's just.
And then I guess to finish my turn, I walk back. I don't run again. I walk back, and as I'm walking, I'm kind of like, I kind of feel bad about that. That didn't seem right. That felt fucked.
You got like this cool moment,
then
and you're
I-
just like, oh god.
Yeah, because he couldn't do anything.
Ethics.
I'm just cutting him open, and so I just kind of like walk over here. I think I have enough movement for
Yeah.
over there, and I just walk there, like literally just walk with the sword. I'm like, that didn't feel right.
You can get technically you can only get back to here because if you walk from here to here, that would be
Yeah.
5, 10,
Oh, so
15.
where?
So you moved 15 feet to get here from where you were,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then you can move 3 more spaces backwards. Essentially.
Okay. So
Just go out to that corner, I guess.
there.
Yeah, you can go right back there. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
All
right.
Need to double
Thanks.
check.
Did I roll a d20 the second time I went to hit? I can't remember.
I think you did. I mean.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, you did not. So roll again. Sorry.
Okay. Let's add that burning damage if I did get it.
Yeah.
Let's see. 14, probably not.
Pretty sure that does. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
So he burns a little too.
So you can yes, and you now see the wound as you like slice twice and it opens up and starts to pour out. You see, and a little fire starts to like light in his stomach as he like looks down.
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
Now that emphasizes why Zil felt the way he did when he walked back.
You just hear.
That didn't feel-
He's like looking down. I'm trying to see if you can talk while a character can talk while
That felt
paralyzed.
so wrong.
Can a character talk while paralyzed? 5 feet. Paralyzed creatures incapacitated, and you can't move or speak. Okay, you can't move or speak. So yeah, can't speak. So that's important. All right, that means next up is Lucius.
Oh, you poor thing. I'm gonna move diagonal side right here to get into like range. Is this how much movement is this? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? So right here.
5, 10, 15. That would only be 15 feet. You still have 3
Oh,
more
okay,
feet.
yeah.
Or 3 more spaces if you want.
Just one more right here. I think this is a good enough angle for a throw.
Cool.
I have my water skin out that I've had the whole time, and like I am slowly slinging the water skin. And as I sling it, I throw it directly at his chest. Do I need to make any kind of throw here?
I would say no because he is paralyzed, but you are
Yeah.
throwing the oil at his. Okay, shit. Actually, I need to look up something real
His
quick.
Yeah.
Wait.
Throw a water skin. How to
yeah.
throw a water skin.
Just do like an underhand toss, you know?
Athletics.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. If it's sleight of hand, I will fucking
Cool, here we
easy.
go. Okay, cool. So yeah, you I'd say you don't need to throw anything. You're very dexterous.
Okay.
You can just toss it, and you know where it's going to be. The dude's not moving
Yeah.
at all, so there's nothing that you... But you toss it, and
Right at the belly.
right at the belly, and immediately you see it just explode and just... And he
Holy
takes,
shit, bro.
Oh my god. He's
4 pints of like whale oil in his belly.
He takes...
oh my god.
$20 points of fire damage.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
So he takes 20 points of fire damage. He's looking terrible. Literally, once it gets to his turn, he's gonna auto die because he can't put out the fire. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, he's gonna. He may get a low roll. It's possible, but yeah, no, catches.
He's going to
It's not really.
oh my god.
Yeah, so it just lights up.
Holy shit.
Not really an explosion, because I don't think that's how it would work, because it's not like a.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just
It's
lights
more
up.
just oil.
Yeah, it just lights up, and you hear.
Zill winces.
As he's staring at you guys. Yeah.
Barbecued orc. I'm still gonna shoot him.
oh my god.
At this
mercy.
point, though, I will say that your friend is like the Veer the Veer big walks in and sees you whip out the pistol. He's like, no, you're gonna wake the bear. You're gonna wake the bear. You're gonna wake the bear.
Okay.
You're gonna
Fine.
wake the bear.
Fine.
If you fire
Fine.
that gun, the bear's probably gonna wake up, and I can't stop that shit. So,
How the fuck are you gonna take him?
We
now?
probably can't. I mean,
well, I mean, I probably could try, but yeah, I mean, actually,
Okay.
you know what? You do you. I'm gonna, and he like he like walks to the
He's gonna
entrance.
leave the cave.
He walks to the entrance. And he's like, yeah, just in case, I'll pat him down. It's okay if you want to shoot
It's
him.
fine.
That's
I won't
fine.
shoot him. I won't shoot him.
Actually, I'm also gonna probably, and he just walks into the other room. He's like, I don't really want to see what happens to, and you could see as he like walked back into frame, the ogre's
Yeah.
eyes just like furious as he sees like you talking with this like who he thought was his friend.
having a
He's just
conversation.
yeah, I'm sorry, man. We were gonna get killed anyway, so this is probably for the best that I survived. And he's just like,
Oh,
I guess
shit.
this is what you get for killing everyone after I said you probably don't have to do that. And he like walks next to, and you hear him like talking. Oh, you're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Zill peeks around the corner and he just mouths, "I'm sorry." At the ogre. He feels so bad. Like
its chest
like-
is just on fire. You can see the skin is like
Yeah.
bubbling.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah, okay, mercy
sorry.
kill time.
Gonna
Pistol
shoot him.
whip. Yeah, pistol,
Pistol whip.
You're gonna
Just kidding.
pistol whip him?
No,
You can knock him unconscious, but he will burn to death after.
I'm just gonna execute him.
Hey,
Okay.
it's, you know, it's
It's
better if
okay.
he's not conscious
Roll.
once he's dying. you
Roll
know?
my attack roll. Oh man, 18. Please don't. That hits.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
His AC
rolling
is
my
11.
Damage. 14.
Yeah. How do you want to do
As I-
this?
As I take aim with my pistol, I feel semi bad because I'm thinking to myself, "Damn, I really wasted a lot of whale oil on that. I should have kept it."
That's why he feels bad.
And I just execute him. Ugly bastard.
And you just, and you hear the
Where did you
echo.
shoot him?
The echo is
Yep.
huge. It's
Oh,
like
shit.
you actually. Zill, roll me a Constitution saving throw. Same with Auric, actually. Auric should be fine.
I need
but
to roll one.
You're actually you do too. Yes, you
I got a
fired
21.
okay, you're fine.
Because
Yeah, I
you're,
rolled a 9.
you're firing a firearm in an
in a
enclosed
in a
area.
closed area. 9. Yeah. Okay. So you, for it takes you a minute, and thankfully you're not in combat anymore. But
Hmm.
you were dazed and pretty much had disadvantage. You were just your ears are ringing, and Auric's just like mouthing something, and you're looking at Auric, and
But
he's mouthing. You're like, and then
What
after
are
a
you
while,
saying?
he's like,
Huh?
"Why did you do
What?
that?"
I forgot how cave guns work in caves.
Man, I used up a spell slot for
Yeah.
armor.
Everybody's looking at you like, "What the fuck,
and you're
dude?"
just, yeah.
What the fuck, Richard?
Man, he made me waste my whale oil.
And at this point, you guys do turn around. You see, sort of with his arms spread out. No, they're nice, And you see this massive. I misspoke. It was not a polar bear. It's a brown bear. This massive brown bear just sort of. He's like, nope, you're good. We're fine. They're nice. And he's sort of like is like is on the Veerbug's shoulders like a dog, and he's like, "No, you're good. You're fine. They're good, guys. We're okay. Get down, boy. You're fine. Yeah, you're good. Okay, we're good here. He's not gonna kill you. Yeah. So yeah, that cart, I left it outside. You guys could take it. I greatly appreciate the help in not killing me, or having me try to kill you guys, because it probably wouldn't have ended well. And I have learned my lesson. I will not steal from others anymore.
Okay.
Before we go,
Sorry about your friend.
Oh, it's fine. He was an asshole anyway.
Yeah. What an
kind of
asshole.
deserved it.
I'm gonna
Does,
steal his teeth.
I want to
mean-
take one of the orc's teeth.
Yeah, we're gonna take the orc's teeth.
Sure. Yeah.
And y'all love getting teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so
gonna be my
everyone
new-
who
that's
wants
my
one,
new
roll
thing.
me a survival check.
I'll do survival. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh my god, I rolled a 6.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, you guys,
Damn Teeth.
you
I rolled a
success.
17.
Okay,
There
so
you go.
you, Zil, do pull out like one of the big, like 2 main sort of like canines that are used. You guys grab like tiny little teeth. They just kind of look like they're not like super sharp. The ones that you get are kind of like have been like a bit dulled due to like chewing. So you do get some teeth, but they don't look nearly as cool as the one that Zil was successfully able to extract, which looks just like a massive chomper.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's very
Do we-
unfortunate.
Do we have any string here? I think our team name is already solidified. Team Tooth Slayer.
Something having about
Tooth
something about
Slayer.
Tooth Slayer. That just sounds like we're dentists.
We
I'm
are
sure about-
dentists.
I mean,
Fine, I guess I'll get a fucking tooth as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and he gets one even bigger than Zill's, the other
What?
massive big one.
No, yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
that's crazy. That's bonkers.
get it next time, but I guess we should be heading out of here.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, do you guys want to just head back to the town, or?
Yes, please.
Is- oh yeah, with these teeth, this should be good enough proof that
Yeah.
it's dead.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got
Good,
proof
good
of
idea.
that.
Yeah, that was totally planned. That's what we were thinking. Yeah.
Exactly.
For
That's-
sure. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? We could also just cut off the head.
You wanted to.
I could do
How-
that.
how-
That's,
how
he
heavy
already
are
has
these
like he already has like a dagger out. I could do that.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah,
How
just
did
take. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, take the head.
And, like
Oh, there
spit
we
some
go.
blood in his face. Okay. And he like picks up the head, and then, like it's about the size of like his like upper torso. So he's like, okay, and he's just holding it like a
Oh
like,
jeez.
like a
You
kid
need
holding
any
a
help
bowling
with
ball.
that?
I think
Oh
I'm
my
good for
God.
now.
Okay.
And it's just,
Whoa.
and you see there are
Anyone
like
want
they're
these
like
teeth? I
burn
don't want
marks.
these.
I'll take them.
Okay, I hate that I did that. Okay, there you go.
All right. I'm one up on teeth now for you, Mixian.
Wow.
So you
This
guys,
is It's our new competition.
so you guys head out with Sven leading the way, holding a orc's severed head in his chest, and across from you, you see a slim, about like 11-foot tall Veerbog, who is currently holding what looks to be a
Shit.
some flowers, and sort of walks in and is just,
Hello.
Hi.
oh no, and you see Sven like tries to like lift his hand and drops like the orc's head. No, your BF is still in there. He's, well, who are you talking to? Oh, I think it's the girl. I think, right? Oh shit, no, wait, oh fuck, and he like sort of runs out, and he's like, hey, no, don't, no, it's cool. These guys are nice. They had to deal with yeah, you know. Yeah.
We had to deal with some debts that had to be paid. We're
Yeah.
done though.
They're nice. It's okay. I'm just gonna chat with her. You guys could go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hurry
we'll go
looks-
now. Bye-bye.
yeah.
Lovely
Have a
meeting
nice date, you two.
Thanks.
we say as we carry the severed head.
As you guys walk off, and you guys have a cart, and it takes a bit of time, like like
we put the head on the cart. To make it
yes.
easier.
So there's a cart with 3 empty mead barrels and a ogre head on it, and it takes you guys about like an hour and a half to. It took you only like 45 minutes to get to find and to like maneuver around, but because you're using a cart in a densely sort of wooded forest, it takes a little bit longer, probably about like 2 hours. But it is still like the morning, so you guys are fine. And you do get back around like noon-ish. And as you guys sort of roll up, everyone's just like, you see a handful of people in the crowd just sort of, not crowd, but there are still people like walking around, and immediately someone darts for the owner of the meat shop, the meat hall. And sort of she runs out with a handful of workers, and you see some people just sort of start chattering, and some people just let me grab the map. Lydia sort of walks out and is just, "Oh, you guys got it! Amazing!" And people start like cheering. "Yeah, woo! You guys found it.
Sadly, no.
That's what? What?
We had issues. The meat barrels over here are already emptied.
Oh,
Those bastards must have
Yeah,
drunk the
yeah.
whole thing.
oh. Roll me a deception check with advantage."
Alright. I got a -1 on deception. Let's go. That's a 7. That's a
and-
16.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. The DC was a bit low because she didn't have any reason to suspect. So, but yes,
Uh-huh.
thankfully your friends helping you talk and explain the scenario. She's like, "Oh, damn it. Okay. Well, did you at least find who did it?" And she like looks in the cart. "Oh, was
Yep.
that who? That wasn't.
Yeah.
That. What, did the other one run off? Were you not able to get the other one? There were two that.
The-
There was no sign of another being living there.
is-
I think either the other one must have been killed by this thing in some bouted lover spout or something. It looked like it was.
Yeah, they
like,
were
setting up
certainly
a
more
date.
than roommates. They were lovers.
Ah, interesting.
Roll the deception checks. I got an 18.
You know that doesn't that makes sense.
That makes a bit
Yeah.
of sense.
I mean, interesting. Okay. Well, good. Well, I appreciate the help. I guess all in all, it sucks, but this we could just say this was Duganhole's supply, and that's the one that got taken. Am I right, gang? And everyone's like, "Yeah." All right. Well, appreciate
Really-
the help.
The
Sorry we
town,
can't
huh?
offer
Of
anything,
course.
but we greatly appreciate it.
No
And they
problem.
start to like unload all the barrels and sort of take off. So you guys successfully murdered an ogre and did not murder a Veer.
Can we
Furby.
take a short bathroom break?
We have,
Because
like,
I am about
balanced.
to piss myself.
Yeah, let's take a short bathroom
Yeah.
break. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Break.
All right.
Right. I like how we're literally veering on like the most like lawful good of good like
Yeah.
chaotic evil ever. Let the thief go. Slay his friend to the by burning him to the stake.
I mean, he was a pretty nice guy.
He's pretty nice,
He
yeah.
was a nice guy. Alright, so, it's about midday, 12-ish probably, when you guys have finished this up. Is there any place you guys would like to go? Anything you guys would like to do?
Like to go talk to the bar occupants.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys go inside the mead. What is? There's a name for it. The mead hall. Yeah. So yeah, you guys go to the mead hall. It's definitely not as lively as it was last night, primarily because you know, when you guys got there, it was right when people were getting off work, and overall, there's a handful of people here and there, but the only sort of main occupants is Lydia, who you see is currently behind the counter, and then the staff members who are in the back. There's a few people in booths. You see there looks to be a dwarven couple chatting in one of the booths, and then you see there looks to be a human man by himself in a booth drinking and reading a book.
Zilrin approaches the man reading a book and I ask, what are you reading there, if I may ask?
Oh, this. This is just bits about ships and sea voyages.
Ah,
Yes, I've been considering getting a boat. I'm a fisherman myself, and considering possibly saving out enough money, getting something a lot bigger than just a rowboat, something more interesting. So,
very neat.
yes. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Oh, well, I was just wondering what you were reading. I'm quite a man of literature myself, and I just wanted to know, But so you go out to sea often? Like how often do you go during a season like this? I guess I.
Well, not much anymore because of the whole ocean freezing over shit. I mean, most of these small ponds and lakes are almost solid, so a lot of it is actually having to,
Right.
drill holes into the ice and fish on there instead of by boat. But I've been considering possibly getting out of here and maybe going to a place that's a bit warmer. I don't know how many more months I can stand of this, because even though it's usually cold out here, it's normally not this cold. So, not really a big fan of how long this has been going on for. Now,
It has been quite cold, yes.
yeah.
Well, hey, thank you for your time. We're probably just gonna go look around and see what the pub has to offer. But thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. And he sort of puts his book back up and begins reading again.
I'm gonna go approach the bar.
Okay. Hey, how can I help you? You guys like a early afternoon drink or?
Barton information.
Oh, what information are you looking for?
I might be looking to see some knowledge about the next town up over.
Oh, well, closest town to here is. Well, closest town to here would be East Haven, which is a pretty nice spot. They have they have actually a better coastal sort of city than us. We are off of a little small lake, but they actually have a very, very large body of water where a lot of fishing and knucklehead trout is caught. But yeah, East Haven it's also one of the bigger cities. Targos, Bryn Shander, and East Haven are the three biggest towns in 10 towns, so that one's the closest from here. And then closest to that is Kier Dinaval and Kier Konig, which Kier Dinaval is has there's not really. I'm trying to think. Oh, here we go. Kier Dinaval, there's actually a castle near there, one that's still active. And then Kier Konig, not really much in Kier Konig. It's a very, very, very small place. Yeah, both. I mean, I'm sure there's something interesting in those areas. I haven't been to either in quite some time. We have shipments sent out there actively, but I live here and I have to run the meat hall. So, yeah, but East Haven, Kier Konig, and Kier Dinaval are the three closest cities, all just north of here, which time-wise to get there would take roughly about 9 miles to East Haven and about 11 about 11 miles to get to Kierkenig. If you were to, not separately from each other, but 11 hours if you could go straight to Kierkenig, 9 to East Haven. East Haven branches out a little bit. Actually, let me just, and she grabs like a map from somewhere under the counter and sort of points out that you guys are right here, and so essentially East Haven is right here, and so it would take about 11 hours to get to Kier de Naval, 7 to get to East Haven, but you would have to sort of go back and trick that way if you wanted to get there. But that's what she shows you. Sorry, I don't have any more help or anything, but yeah, those are pretty much the primary locations, at least nearby.
Okay. I think we should be fine. Should we stay the night here, boys?
I don't mind.
You guys also do know, when she mentions that there's a castle, you do remember that actually the lady who mentioned that her son was gone, who said some tieflings...
Missing.
Yeah, missing. And last time she saw 2 tieflings took him, essentially, and said that they were going to take him to a castle. And she mentioned that there's 2 castles and in 10 towns, and the only one that's active is actually in Kier de Naval.
Guess we can research the sun over there.
Going on over there.
Yeah, I guess we can head there, but it'll
Yep.
be an 11-hour journey. By the time we make there, it'll be night.
Or 11 miles. It shouldn't be...
Oh, 11
yeah,
miles.
it's 11
never mind.
miles. Yeah, it's not
It's
that.
11
It's not that long.
Okay.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
we
how-
can head out right now.
It's because these are like semi-paved roads. Yeah, you guys could probably get there by like nightfall. If you guys
Yeah.
wanted to travel to one of the 2 places, either East Haven or here, Dinaval, I believe, is the closer one out of the. Let me see. Yes, yeah. So you guys could, if you wanted to, possibly do some sort of like shopping or purchasing anything. East Haven, you would actually be able to get there probably before things close down, but by the time you would get to Kier de Naval, it would probably things would be closed, so you'd have to, find a place to rest and then do things in the morning. But it's up to you guys if you guys would like to go either of those locations. Yeah.
I can't remember if there was anything that stuck out to me when we were shopping last time. That was within our budget.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys
I'm
even.
not sure.
Yeah, you guys haven't been to East Haven. I don't think either. So technically,
Wait
you
a
don't
minute.
know if there is. Yeah,
Oh,
Did we even get an award for killing the orc?
you did not.
The fuck?
we
Find the
got,
lady right now.
we got teeth though.
That's the one you're talking to right now. She's the one who.
Oh, yeah.
requested. Yeah,
She owns the card.
yeah.
Are we
think
talking
can
about
get
Lydia?
it.
Please.
Yes.
Wait, let me talk to her if it's Lydia.
He knows I'm pissed.
Yes. Zip.
Hi. So, it was quite hectic trying to take down that creature. Was there anything that we might have to help us on our travels? I hate to bother you. I just my friend Lucius here is a little unsettled about how much effort we put into that.
Very.
Well, you see, a reward would have been very much possible if my mead wasn't gone,
That's-
unfortunately.
That's fair.
Oh, damn.
Because I essentially, what you could have done is if you realized it was empty, you could have just came back and said that it was empty. Because I really just needed my mead returned, and now I have thankfully you killed that creature, which is great for the town in general, but also, I'm still down my meat, so I
Oh.
don't. Yeah.
Well, we want the head back then.
What? What are you gonna do with
I don't
well,
want the head at all.
She sort
I
of like
want
looks
that.
out
I
one
don't
of the
see why we
windows.
need
She
this.
looks out one of the windows, and you see there's a group of kids that are just like kicking the head around on the ground. Just
That is
Yeah.
disgusting.
if you
They
wanted,
are
you
that
could
is
try to ask
bad.
them. I bet they'd be love to get rid of
I'm
it.
gonna
Yeah.
That
go
doesn't
outside
seem
right
like a
now.
thing.
Cock my pistol.
And the kids just like
Jesus
sprint off.
Christ.
Lucius,
This is
stop.
my head now.
You just
Hey,
pick it up.
hey.
It's
How much have
covered
you
in
been
dirt.
drinking?
It's
Not enough.
Not in
Not enough.
Jesus Christ. Alright, well, we'll just get out of your hair, I guess.
I'm sorry,
Mhm.
Lydia. Sorry to
Just get
bother.
the
I
fuck
just
outta
well,
here.
was just curious, but that makes sense. That makes plenty. Could I spare you any change to help out a little bit to cover any of?
it's no problem at all. It's fine. We'll bounce back.
I want
Right.
to. Can I
Thank you.
take any bottled mead for the journey?
If you would like to buy a bottle, yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be 3 silver pieces for a bottle of mead.
All right. I only have 2 silver pieces.
Now I can give
Silver.
you 7 silver if you give me a gold. I can give you 7 silver back.
Yeah, I'll do that. Here you go.
If you're
Thank you.
gold and then just
Yep.
add 7 silver. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, where would you guys like to go to?
Head to the next town with the tower.
Okay.
I'll follow him.
Okay. So you guys head off. Are you guys heading to East Haven or Kier Dinaval? Which Kier Dinaval is the one that has the fort, or not the castle.
Castle.
Yeah. East Haven is the port city
Well-
that is known for its knucklehead trout fishing. And
Where should we start our investigation, guys?
Do y'all want to go to the fishing area? I'm kind of fascinated with that after talking to the fishermen earlier.
Fascinated with fish?
Yes,
They don't
I don't
even
know.
have
I
legs.
hear things, I learn things, and I get interested and want to investigate. Is that fine with you?
I mean, fine.
Okay, let's go.
Guess
Cool.
that takes precedence over dead boy.
Dead? We don't know if he's dead yet.
Well, I mean, look, if that's what the general consensus is that we go there, then that's fine. I was just
Let's go
recommending what I.
Let's go see the fish.
Okay, all right.
Holy shit! I'm such an asshole.
so are we going to East Haven or the other place?
I'm to the
Fish
fish.
Where the
place.
fish
Fish
were.
place, East Haven. Okay, so
Yeah.
uh,
As we're there, I guess I'll check out some shops.
well, what you guys do see when you head there, and at this point, it's getting to be the evening. It's about maybe 6 or 7, so things are starting to close down. But you can, if you wanted to try to find something, you would have to ask someone because you guys don't really know where you're going. But what you do see is that there's a crowd that looks to be gathered outside in front of the Towns Hall in East Haven. Which let me up East map. Yeah.
Whoa.
So, Town Hall,
Big,
which is
Big town, big town.
outside the town hall. There's a crowd that is there, and you see there actually is a individual tied to a post.
Whoa.
And you see, as you guys are walking in, there's a group of just a bunch of people. As sort of one last person, sort of, as you see there, you're sort of walking into frame, and it's hard to see exactly what's going on out of this group. But you do see, as you get closer, that it looks like they're burning someone. And you see they sort of, one person sort of like takes the little bit and lights it up, and you see this person starts to go up in flames. As everyone just sort of circles around and watches as there looks to be burning someone at the stake.
I've seen enough burning this week. Ugh.
burning
And you see
man.
the what you guys can see, at least what probably Oric for sure
What's
will see is that
what's going on here?
Oh, yeah, nah, this wizard is was arrested for his crimes against the inflicted upon the Dale folk. This is his punishment, death. He's
Can you repeat that? Well, what did that
What crimes did he do?
what did that wizard do?
Let me figure out what the wizard did.
Nice one, Tristan. Go see fish.
What can I say?
Some cool fish, man. Some
You're a
rad fucking
fish.
fish.
Burning fish. It looks like a fish on the steak right now, maybe.
Oh, does it actually not say? It better. That makes no sense.
Oh wow, okay. Let's just role play. Wow, that's a really good reason.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes. Yeah.
He burned
Oh yeah,
precious
no.
people.
Nah. He
Burnt fish.
he murdered a bunch of adventurers who were aiding people in Icewind Dale. So it's only about fair.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Cool.
Yeah.
I condone
is-
this.
It's not a vengeful burning, but to sort of try to make sure deter others from possibly hurting the Dale's folk. It's also different. I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but there's different places in 10 towns that all they have different ways of sacrificing to keep the
Keep the peace.
goddess of winter at bay. And
Sacrificing.
East Haven is human sacrifice. And
Shit.
so it's a mix of both paying for what he did and also a sacrifice to help see if I honestly don't really know. It's something that the town's master chose, but a lot of it's up to group interpretation, and the group seems to be the town seems to be pretty bent on using the public execution as a way to sort of kill two birds with one stone, so to speak.
Get out of here. It smells like fucking burning pork.
Like burning.
Do
turkey.
humans
God.
smell like pork to you?
Most
It's a
of the
little
time.
concerning.
That's
That
that's
is
a-
a bit
He
concerning.
misspoke.
That's
Haha.
I have an inverted curse from a witch I met a long time ago.
Oh,
A witch. Oh,
cool.
okay.
Yes.
Well, speaking of a witch, actually, this probably has nothing to do with a witch, but you all seem pretty strong, a lot of you, right? Is that a
Yes.
Good
as I
assumption to
flex
make.
As you can
my
see
feeble little muscles.
around my orc head.
I'm strong as fuck.
Well, 4 of our fishers actually went missing at Lac Dineshare, the lake here, a 10-day ago, and the coastline is a hard sail along because of the ice flows, but there are a few competing fishers from other towns there, and we need someone to scout this coastline and search for them, see where they've gone. If that's something up your alley that you guys think you would like to do, then that would be a great pleasure. Or if you guys have any interest in one of the we also have a individual that we captured recently. There's a ferry here that normally is in service when the winter is not cold enough to freeze the lake, but a lot of strange encounters happening here. There was a Duergar who murdered a bunch of people on this boat, and we have him set for execution later on
Oh no.
tomorrow morning. So if there's any interest in that, then that could also be up your alley as well.
Wait, does the Duergar have a name?
I
It's a weird
I believe
question
he
to ask.
does.
He
I
probably
haven't
does. They just
paid
don't
much
know.
mind to him. We've beaten the literal shit out of him, and he told us where his friends are all located. So we're
Oh.
pretty
Oh.
fine. But yeah, I believe his something sunblight. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thought it was your friend Tristan. I still ran.
Tristan?
Who?
You know, you're friends with Duergars, are you? And like the individual talking to you sort of gives like a odd look to you, Zillan.
Yes. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, a lot of them have been causing a lot of issues in 10 towns recently.
I'm no
You
longer
won't have
friends.
to worry about this one. Believe me,
I know.
we set an example of
Yeah.
someone else in front of him.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yes,
Burden
and
us
as they
both.
say, you should cut those friends who are toxic to you. So I'm very much willing
Woo!
to abandon
was-
that relationship.
Good one,
Okay.
good one. Mr.
Name was
Good one.
Russell.
We cut his head off.
Good
Yeah.
man. Good man. Okay. Well, yeah, if there's anything you would like to help out about, there's also a handful of locations. The Wet Trout is the primary tavern, which a lot of people will probably be going to after this. The White Lady Inn is where you can go if you'd like to get a good night's rest. There's also a baker here. And, not much in the name of shops, but,
Is the bakery still open?
yeah, you could certainly try. It's possible.
Speaking of which,
I
for this,
shall.
to scour the coastline, are we gonna get somebody who knows how to use a boat? I don't know if anybody in our group
I have a
actually
crossbow.
knows how to use a boat.
Oh, a
Oh, you're gonna
boat. I heard
boat.
I heard you say bow.
You're
Whoops.
gonna row with a crossbow. Be my guest.
Yeah, man.
Crossbow, yes. I don't know if I do actually. I don't know.
Crossbow so accurate.
Bow accuracy.
I certainly don't know how to. Well, I probably could try.
I don't
but
have any
don't
prior
know.
experience being in boats. I'll
Okay.
tell you.
Can we even? Is it
I'm
hard?
not super fond of boats. I don't think I like them a whole
No?
lot. This ties back to something that is in my distant past, but I'm
You don't like boats, and you're the dude with the water sword. That's interesting.
Yeah.
well, I
fair.
don't
I've
like
never really. I've
Water
never
sword,
even been on
that's
one.
interesting. You've never been
I
on a
just
boat?
don't like boats. I like other forms of water transportation.
Oh,
I
Like-
don't understand what that means.
Yeah. Same.
Water trains, maybe? Fucking, I don't.
Did your mom get eaten by a boat?
Okay, it's a specific. I don't want to
You
talk
see-
about it. It's a specific type
you
of
see
boat.
the see
It was a
the
boat
dude just
movie.
lets out like
Oh
a
my God.
chuckle. Must have been a very formidable boat.
Very.
Let's just say it's. I don't hate all boats. I don't hate all boats. There's a specific.
Sure.
Anyway,
Sure
You
you
don't
don't.
want to
This is
be a
getting-
boatist, huh?
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
I was making a general remark, but
Yeah.
I should have been more
That's what
correct
they
in
all.
my statement.
That's what they all do.
Exactly. Yeah. And he like sort of tips his head and like
This
turns
is-
around.
Let's go look for that bakery. Why don't
Yeah.
we?
Let's go to that bakery.
Yes, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Let's just go to the bakery.
Cool. So you guys do head to the bakery, and you guys do see, as you guys sort of walk in, you can see there's a window, and you can look through the window. The door is closed, but you see sort of cleaning up and finishing off. Oh, that's mine.
Is that yours?
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah.
That's my roast.
Okay, I'm not crazy.
This fire alarm.
That was my fire alarm. What's happening?
You see someone through the window. Looks to be sort of like a short, like bit portly human woman who sort of has like her hair pulled up and is wearing like a what do you call it, a bandana sort of over her hair, has like an apron on, sort of flowy dress. You see she's like sort of wiping things down, just puts like hangs up her apron and is trying to like sort of just finish. But you see inside, the smell, even though it looks like things are being put away, the smell is still very nice. It smells like baked goods, cookies. You can see just loaves of bread and cookies and things inside. And as you guys sort of like go into to like open the door, it's locked currently. And she sort of like sees and like looks through the window, and she like unlocks it, and she's like,
Oh, hey, sorry, we're currently closed for the night. If you guys want to come back tomorrow morning, I can
Ooh,
definitely.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I can definitely
Yes.
serve you guys. Yeah.
Perfect.
In
Quick
the
question,
morning,
because
perhaps.
I will come tomorrow morning. First thing, I have a question though. Do you guys have elvish delights?
Elvish delights.
Do you sell those? Elvish delights, please.
He's rolling for
My haven't made one in quite some time, but
I know what they are. Yes.
I do have a recipe that I got from old friends a long time ago. I could try to work on that tomorrow morning. If you get in when the shop opens, I'll have some made. Try my
Sounds
best,
like a deal.
but I can sure as hell try. Yeah, can't
Sounds like a
guarantee
deal.
it'll be great, but
can I
I'll-
catch your
I'll-
name?
Oh yes. Oh wait. What was her name? I actually had it. Oh, Liana.
Liana. Thank you so much. I shall return.
Thank you. All right. Well, have a great rest of your night, y'all. And she sort of like closes and like locks the door.
Night.
So where did you
Good night.
guys?
Right.
Yeah, like to go.
Guess the next thing to do is look for an inn,
Getting tired.
tavern. And I'm assuming by now my mage armor has worn off, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah.
Where should we go?
So the individual that you talked to, who seemed to have been adorned in like nothing like
Hello?
in the sign of like military, but the guy that you were talking to, who was chatting with you about the individual that was being burned, he did mention that there was the White Lady Inn and the Knuckle-Headed Trout were a bar or an inn or in a tavern. So those are two options you guys could go to. Yeah.
It's between a bar and a tavern, though.
The
It is
name.
also pretty much most places are now being closed around this time. Yeah.
No. We gotta get to the tavern.
Well, other than what you can assume, I mean, a tavern would most
Yeah.
likely be open for a while, but most like shops, like a bakery or possibly general goods stores, most likely going to be closed by now.
Lucius, I'm seriously concerned about you.
Want alcohol? I want alcohol. Fuck the.
All right, let's let's look for some
noise in
drink
my
for
Is it-
for a buddy here.
Is it like a tavern inn, or are they separate? Is it the tavern and then there is an inn?
Oh, the guy didn't mention if there were rooms at the tavern, but you could always ask.
Because I am tired.
I want alcohol. I do
I'm
want-
fine with having a one drink before bed.
Cool. So you guys go to the Wet Trout in that case, and it's a lot of the people you saw that were watching this sort of execution are here at this place, and a lot of them are just chatting. And you see the. Ooh, wait a minute. I have a character for this one. Oh, I think this was the actually. Now, double check that I have. Ah, yes, exactly. Yes. You see that there is a bunch of just sort of scattered people. What you do see though is currently talking to someone is a looks to be a short mountain dwarf, braided beard, long sort of slick back hair, and then next to him, sort of currently chatting with another patron, is a white dragonborn. That's very tall, maybe like 6'5", white scales, and is just ripped to kingdom come. And it looks like these are the two people that are either own or operate the establishment, as both are sort of like behind the back of the area. But there's tons of tables, tons of
booths, and a lot of people are just chatting. But it's pretty busy right now. Yeah.
Zil casually greets the Dragonborn in Draconic. He's
Whoa.
like,
Oh,
nice to meet you.
What? Oh.
Yes. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Metra.
Netra.
Nine
Wow.
Metra. There's an N in there.
Nymetra.
There's an N
Ah.
in there. Yeah.
What a neat name. I love it.
Thank you.
Very,
They're
very
speaking
cool.
in tongues.
Well, what do you do? I came in and saw you have this very grand presence, and I had to say something. I was very
Oh,
impressed.
this is my place. I'm the owner of the Wet Trout. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love
this
it.
is the frequent place for fishermen and the loudest tavern in East Haven. That's definitely for sure.
As you hear like a glass shatter, like, "Oi! I'm sorry."
You're good. You're fine.
we could just speak in basic if you want. My friends don't understand.
Basic.
Most
Oh, she no. Oh no.
common, not basic. I don't.
basic.
This isn't Star Wars.
No, she is actually like immediately said what in common, and
Okay.
as soon as you started talking to Draconic, she said what, and then just started talking in common.
Okay.
Yeah. So she has not been talking in Draconic.
Oh,
so
okay.
she doesn't
okay.
even speak
She
dragon.
draconic because she was dragon. That's pretty racist.
Kind of
Tristan.
racist. Kind of racist,
Tristan.
Jaren. You assume someone speaks
Do-
dragon just
Do you,
because
Sorry,
well,
just
hold
like-
on. Do you speak Draconic?
I do.
No, I speak
I just don't
Dwarven.
like
Okay.
using it.
Okay. Oh, I'm so. I thought it was polite. I
It's fine.
apologize.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Not there are not a lot of dragonborns around here.
That's why I
Use
thought
it
it'd be nice
speak.
to.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. I appreciate
It's
it.
a nice
but-
language. I very much. I studied the language quite a bit, and I've grown to appreciate it. So any chance I can to use it, I like to give it a shot.
Excuse me.
You're
There's a lot of-
you're a dragaboo, right? One of those
Sure,
people that like really fetishizes and likes dragons, huh? Studied it, right?
No.
Not, they thought I was at one point.
Zeren
No,
used to own
And you
a
see,
dragon
you see,
tail.
like rolls up her arms, and she's just like ripped as fuck. She's like,
I could probably snap you like a twig. Yeah.
Yes, you could,
know.
and I'm yes.
Yeah.
I look. I speak many other languages. I was just
yeah,
trying to be
okay.
polite.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it not safe for work if I try to bet her?
It's so.
you try to bet her?
If I try to bet her?
What do you bet? Why are you trying to bet?
It's
No,
funny.
Bet her?
Oh wait.
Bed.
Oh,
Oh,
if you want to
bed.
try, you can sure as hell
you
try.
wanna-
Yeah, if you want to try to,
Uh,
yeah, you could. What do you want to say? I mean,
Are
Oh,
you the
these are-
Dragaboo?
Those are some nice arms.
think-
I see them.
Oi.
I like the mental image of like a young Zoran. It's like
I could probably crush you as well.
it's like a dragon tail. or
Probably
something.
could.
I could probably
you
crush
do-
all of you except that boy.
and she looks at Oric. And Oric's just like head down, like blush, like just backs off.
Oh whoa!
I'm willing to take that challenge tonight if you're willing.
I'm nudging Oric. Hey, is a chance?
Let's have some rounds. Let's see where things go. How about a drinking game? You guys like drinking games, huh?
Yes.
Yes, y'all are cute, by the way.
What was that?
Excuse me.
Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
nothing. We're gonna
Okay.
play a drinking game. I'm
Yeah.
ready for that.
Okay.
Drinking game. Oh
Alright.
god, I'm down.
All right, so she like points to the dwarf who is now unoccupied, not talking to anyone, who is reading a book, and she's like,
Hey, put that smut down. It's time to. You're gonna have to watch. I'm gonna take a drink with these boys.
he's like, oh, of course, yeah, and he like now like puts his book down, like starts to look more astute, and he like pulls a pair of glasses that were under the counter and like fixes them on, and sort of is like looking around, looking like he's trying to pay more attention. And she sort of like hops over the counter and like pours some mugs. She's like,
Alright, so we want to do just a group thing, or is it just me and you?
and she points to you, Lucius.
Me and you. Let's go.
Let's do it.
1v1.
And so
I don't think I want to bet on this. I think I might just watch.
Yeah, I don't want to bet or participate. I'm just here to watch.
I'm not gonna participate, but nah,
Cool.
nah.
All right, so you guys each have a tankard of ale. Excuse me.
Okay.
And you guys both drink. Roll me a Constitution check. Yeah.
Oh, okay, just Constitution.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, that is 2.
Oh.
You got a 15. She immediately, the moment you start to drink and you try to like open your gullet, you get like war flashbacks of the last time you tried doing a drinking game, and you're just immediately, by the time like you're finished, she's just like already pouring another one for herself. Oh, he's not gonna look good for you, I don't think. And there's a small crowd that's like gathered, and they're just like, you see like people are like quietly like placing bets, and you hear a drop. Someone's like, yeah, yeah, 50 gold in the mitra. And at you, all you hear is just nobody putting any money on you.
Damn.
All right, let's go again then. So
Yes.
roll again.
Ready? 15.
She got a 13 plus 3. So that's a 16. As this time you're just like, power drive, let's go. And you're going super like neck and neck, and she slams it. And you slam it like almost at the same time. And you see people are just like the sort of like shouting and things like a silence sort of fills. And she's like, okay. Roll me a separate Constitution check to see if you can not be drunk.
Just regular
yeah,
Constitution?
Just a regular one, yeah.
Okay. God damn. That's a 7.
You are drunk, so you have 2, and you
You're
start to
down
like
for
see
the
double, and
count.
she's like, he's not down yet, but it's definitely going to be harder now because he now has disadvantage on his ability check, on his
God
on his
damn it.
contract. So
Where's guidance?
Oryx just in the corner, just like shaking his head, like, no, why are they doing this again?
I can do this.
All right, so roll again. This one is with disadvantage.
Gotcha. First roll, that's a 12. Second roll, that's a 13.
Okay, so she got a 17. As she
Jesus
just sort of,
Christ.
she got a 12, 13, and 14, and she has a +3 to her con. So yeah, she was easily just slugs, smacks, and sees you as you sort of like. This time you're pretty close as well. Wasn't as close as the last time, but you're still getting there. And you sort of put it down. And she's like, "I think you may need to," and you sort of just sit down, and you immediately just fall down to the ground, and like almost like passing out, tripping and falling, and everyone's like, "Hey!" And she's like, "Yeah, maybe next time, lover boy." And she hops behind the counter and sort of gets like pats on the backs, and she's like, "Yeah, all right."
That was closer.
And some of the like the patrons like help you up and like smack your back, like good sport, and
Good effort.
yeah. And she sort of is now just chatting with someone else, but yeah.
Let me help you, Lucius. Here, I got you.
Oh,
You,
Oh,
you
he's
did,
carrying
you
him.
did good. Yes, you did good. You did good. You tried.
you tried.
It's okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna need
one
that.
good thing out of coming out of this fish town. You know what that is?
I could probably go ahead.
What?
Tell us.
I'm too drunk to remember.
All right, we need to get you to a bed.
At least he got free drinks, so
Very
Free
true.
drinks.
it was not.
Were they
You were not.
free?
He was not charged. So yeah.
That was the real plan all
That was the
along.
That
Boy,
was
all
the
along,
real
yeah.
plan. Wow.
Y'all never saw it coming.
Do you guys ask about rooms here, or
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
While we're here, I don't want to drag this guy too far.
Yeah, sorry, we don't actually have any rooms here. Best bet is the White Lady Inn, which is kind of near the opposite end of the city, but yeah, that's your best bet. Sorry about
Do you
that.
have any sort
Alright,
of
well
like
then.
wheel thing that we can carry in inside anything? That's a long...
You guys could. It's not that far. You could probably just put shoulder on shoulder
Oh,
and
yes,
just like
yeah,
drag them
that's
like
right.
that. No, we don't offer
Okay.
any wheelbarrow services for drunk
Yeah.
people. Not yet. That's a
That-
good idea.
and he like pulls out like a notepad from under the
A
table.
notepad.
Call
Right.
it Uber. Call it Uber.
Uber? Uber.
Uber.
Call it Uber. I kind of like the
Lift, but with
Maybe
a
something
Y.
that rhymes with Uber.
Lift with a Y. That's a good one too. All right. Okay.
Give me
Wheel
like lifting,
barrow.
like you're lifting them because they're
Wheel
drunk.
That's a
barrow.
good, yeah, because they're drunk and then I'm the one who has to fucking do the work. Well, no, I'd
Exactly.
probably hire other people to do it, but yeah.
Right.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
exactly
And
what
then
I meant.
we can charge per distance and the time of day. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
You could call it Luber.
Luger.
I don't really. That one has a weird. That
Yes,
one has a
that-
weird. Yeah, Luber.
Weird
Yeah.
connotations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Bye, dragon lady.
Taika now. So
Alright.
you guys
Take off 3 drinks, guys.
Do we have to do a strength check to see how much
No, you guys have 4. You have 4 people that aren't doing anything that can help. Technically, Sven's
Oh, yeah,
not
that's
helping because he's too short. Unless you want to stand on like Orc's shoulders and then do it, which
How short is Sven?
Sven's like 3'3", like 3'4", something around there. Yeah. So him on top of Oric would probably be.
Is good.
That's
That is small, though.
that's a little bit taller than the Dragonborn woman that you guys just saw. So yeah. You guys though do head to the White Lady Inn and
You know, Lucius, if you want to learn some Draconic, I can teach you for when you return.
Fiddling with the head. And I'm like slowly caressing the head. I'm like the orc head thing. And I'm saying it's
Ew, you kept that.
Sarah.
Oh, he can't.
Such a good
Yeah.
girl, Sarah.
You know what? I might not
Such
teach
a
you.
good girl.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Sarah's such a good girl.
Yeah, let's just
I'll be back after the next hunt. Don't worry.
all right, let's just he needs a bed. Let's get out of
So
here.
you guys walk in, and inside you see there's a handful of people sitting around. There is what looks to be a bard sort of playing a very somber tune in one of the tables. It's a mix of like trying to play some tune and then also tune the guitar, the actual like lute itself. And then there is a older gentleman who looks to be the proprietor who's sort of sitting, and you guys walk up, and he's sort of,
Oh, how can I help you?
I'm gonna need
The
a room for the...
question is how can we help you? After we get a room, we need a room. Yes, we need a
Yeah,
room.
we
I
that
can
first.
tell, I can
That
tell,
first.
yeah. Well,
Where's my wife?
two,
Is this
two, sil-
backstory? Did he have a wife? I don't know.
2 silver for a room if you guys would like a room.
He's drunk.
I don't
Yes.
know.
Yes. How are we splitting this up? How are we doing this? Who's going where? You know what? I'll take care of Lucius. He seems really not good
cool,
right
I'll
now.
take my own room, and he puts down 2
Okay.
silver for himself. So if everyone else wants to mark off 1 silver, because it's going to be
That's all the
one,
silver I
one,
have
yeah.
left.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I have no more silver.
Good one. I have so much silver.
Cool. So in that case, if you guys all want to, is there anything anyone wants to do before they long rest, though?
Zill's tired as hell still, so
Cool.
yeah, he's going to sleep.
Cry myself to sleep.
Yeah, I'll just.
Plus, that's another reason why he chose to go with Lucius, because Lucius is definitely gonna fall asleep after
Oh yeah.
all this. So he's like perfect roommate for that.
Cool.
I'm gonna go over my spell book a bit before I go to bed.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys get a long rest. And I think this is probably a good, ideal stopping point. And where we
Okay.
will pick up next week. So
Awesome.
yeah. Group has a handful of opportunities and things that have presented themselves in the town of East Haven. You have hopefully your tasty elvish delights, something about a Dwerger or Duergar threat, and then also apparently a bunch of fishermen who have gone missing.
I
So
spelled Duergar.
Duer Duer Agar, I think. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Correct. Ding 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 ding. Okay.
I thought we were talking about the half giants. Oh, these are the dwarves.
Oh no, those giant things were called what were they called?
Vermeer.
Yeah, they're
something.
Verbeg.
Oh,
Verbeg.
Verbig.
Yeah, verbig. Giants that resemble oversized humans with gangly limbs and elongated faces. Some have other features that give them a fearsome aspect. Yeah, and that's the base.
Okay,
What a view
that's good.
is. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm gonna write down.
But yeah, I was doing some backstory though for a little drunk episode. Little
Okay.
He does have a
We'll hear
wife. Bloody hell.
bit.
I feel so awful for that lady.
All right. Well, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully next week we'll have Auric. Didn't have anything super crazy happen, which I'm kind of glad, just because I want him to be here for any super wild stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, we'll have him. You guys can probably fill him in whenever, and then also, we'll do the recap beforehand next week. But
Sir.
Sounds good.
yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and
Thank you, everyone.
My stream, I will be signing off.
Whale oil OP.
Me too. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Take